That's okay, beautiful. Alexa, volume one.
Hello, my lovely.
Good morning, gorgeous. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay, thanks. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I know you've been up
Yeah,
for a while.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. The last time I tried to come up, I ended up getting a call, so that's why I left.
Okay. No, I understand. Because
Yeah.
I was like, I said, because I was in the middle of a conversation. A lot of times I like to be having these one-on-one with men because then they start get, or women because they get distracted by everybody else. So, especially when in the middle of something. So I like to wait and to bringing people up. So I was just like, by the time I wanted to bring you up, I'm like, where did she go? She left me.
I'm sorry.
No, that
I
you're
just got a
fine.
call.
That's okay. Was that a good call? Was that a good phone call?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay, I
I
like that.
was
Was that
told,
your guy from the UK?
yes.
Oh, I love it. So everything's still going strong.
I
I
met his
love it.
mom yesterday.
You met his mom yesterday. What you mean over the phone?
Yeah, over the phone, because I was calling
Oh,
him. And then he was like, yeah, this is gonna have to be a short call. I'm on my way to my mom's house. And I was like, okay, cool. And then he gets to the house and he's like, oh, I'll let you meet my mom before I hang up. And I was like, oh my God.
oh,
um,
that's sweet.
yeah.
I love that. Okay, so my question of the day is, what's your turn on and what's your turn off? What turns you on about a man and what turns you off about a man?
That's a good one.
Hmm. Oh, you could talk about your man. What turns you on about him?
Well, he's really funny and he's smart,
I
like
love it.
witty as well.
Oh, really? I
And
love it.
yeah, and he's like weird, but like the good kind of weird, you know?
Oh, I like that. Like, I get it because people. I like that. I like a little bit. I like a weird. It's not a little bit weird.
Yeah,
Is it
just a
like
little bit.
Is this his jokes that make him weird?
It's like his jokes and stuff like that. And it's just funny to be like, oh, you're so weird, you know? And
Give me an
yeah,
example. Give me an example. What makes him what he does that makes him weird?
I can't say this on TikTok.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay, weirdo. It's like that. Ow. It's nasty. And I love that.
Yeah, kind of nasty, but like I
Okay.
like it.
Okay, as long as you like it, I love it. Okay, so what is your turn off about him? Because he's not perfect.
No, I don't think he's perfect in any way. But I think sometimes he's like a little bit too, like, I guess, like he says it as a joke, but like I think he's just like scared to like open up, you know?
Okay, that
And
makes sense.
I don't like that, but also like he's gone through like trauma with previous relationships, so I get it, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Well, yeah, because you want him to be vulnerable with you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that, but I think that sometimes that just takes time. Because how long have you been talking to him?
Um, like over a month now, like
Yeah,
5, 6 weeks.
yeah, it takes time for somebody. Well, I know for me, I'm not really vulnerable like that, and right away. You know what I'm saying? That you have to trust somebody. You have to feel safe with somebody in order to be vulnerable like that, to trust them.
Yeah,
Well, it's okay.
but
That
other
was
than that, he's really great. I like him.
okay. As long as he makes you smile, he makes you smile.
Yeah,
I
all the
love that.
time.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. I'm happy for you. And what about your ex? Have you heard from your ex?
Yeah, I have.
Of
We
course you
talk
have.
every now and again,
Of course.
but it's not often.
Right, because he has to check in just to see what you're doing.
No, he tries to, but it's like, because we decided like we can try being friends, but
What?
like it's not. We aren't all up in each other's faces.
Right. That makes sense.
Mm,
Because you don't want to be up in somebody's face all the damn time either. You know what I mean? Like it's annoying. I
exactly.
know for me it does get annoying. Good morning. So, okay, so that's your turn on and turn off. Okay, what do you think turns? All right, I already know what turns men on about you because you're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Okay, what would you like? What would you like men? Okay, I know this, right? And then when I have conversations with men, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to what I look like. It drives me fucking crazy, and I'm sure that happens with you
Yeah,
as well because you're
it's
so
like
beautiful. It's
it's like,
annoying.
bro, I have a brain.
Right. I have an inside. I have a brain. I have a sense of humor. I have a heart. I have, ideas and thoughts and plans. But no matter, and it's like you could sit there and talk to them for about 15 minutes and they'll go, but you're so beautiful. And I'm like, did you hear anything I just fucking said?
You can literally,
I It shit gets on my fucking nerves. And honestly, would turn me the fuck off. It turns me off. So I don't know if you heard me before, and I don't want to talk about this dude because well, I'm gonna fucking talk about him anyway. But there was this guy, like literally, I got in my car to get on the road. It took me 2 hours to get home. And in the beginning, I was like so turned on by him, but by the time I got home, I was turned off already. I was just like, ugh, because again, I kept on trying to make the conversation about what's going on today. And he always would talk about either the past, which is past relationships, or the future about what me and him are going to do in the future. And I'm like, can't we just talk about today? Why we got to talk about like 20 years from now, or not even next week or next month? So I feel like, so what turns me on and off about a man would be the same thing. It turns me on is our conversation, and what turns me off is our conversation just as equally.
yeah,
Good morning, King. Good morning, Superman. This dude, Superman, who just came in the live, right? He lives
yeah.
he lives in Florida, and he was sitting there. He was telling me that he was gonna hit me up and he was gonna take me out and all this other shit. Guess what? He never did. He never fucking did.
Yeah.
Do you meet a lot of men from? Do you meet because you're in South Africa? So do you meet a lot of men that live in South Africa, or most of the men you meet are outside of your country?
Oh no, most of the ones I meet are in South Africa.
Really?
But
Okay. Really?
some
Okay.
of them are just like fucking the worst, if I can say it like that. Like, yeah, oh my God, I have stories to tell you. Like, like
Tell me. Really?
I was talking to this one guy, right?
Mhm.
And he said he likes I don't know if I can say incest corn, and I was like, oh my God.
He just gave up that information to you.
Yes, he did. Because we
And
were
how is
talking
that
about kinks.
benefiting you? Good morning, King.
Yeah,
How
so we were talking
stay away,
about
stay away,
kinks
stay away.
and like what turns us on, right? And then he said that, and he said he's also curious about pee. And I was like, bro, I can't rock with that. And then he
What was
was
your
like, no, I
response
just
supposed to
mean,
be?
and then he was like, no, man, I just mean like step sibling stuff, which doesn't make it any better, right?
Right.
Like, and also like, why are you backpedaling? You said that with your whole
Oh
chest.
yeah, yeah, he meant that shit. He definitely meant that shit. And that's the whole thing is like, but I don't. What was your response supposed? I would always want to know when they say things like that. What do they expect us to say in return? Oh, me too. Is that what they want to say? Yeah, I like that shit too. I never
Yeah,
understood that to
exactly.
tell us random information like that. What we were supposed to say when they tell us things like that. Like that does like
Yeah.
I don't get men. I really don't. As long as all I know is that they're all stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I remember there was this other dude back when I was in uni who was like trying to hit on me, and he was like, yo, I want to give you a kid. And I was like, what? And he was like, I
Yeah,
want to
just
give you a kid.
really.
And I was like, what? Like a KID? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't want kids. And then he was like, how about you have the kid and I take care of it? And
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
bro, I don't want to be pregnant. Man looks at me and says, I have 2 liters of semen to get you pregnant. That's a Coke
Wait,
bottle, Adrian,
2 liter. That's disgusting. That's fucking
right?
disgusting. Why
Yeah.
do they, I mean, I understand they're men and they're very visual, but why do they have to say it? Like, you could think it. I can't control what's in your head. I can't control that. But why do you feel like you have to actually verbally say it or even put it in a chat? It doesn't even make any
Yeah.
sense. Like, what, like, that turns you on to say stupid things like that to get what? To get, do you want, is the goal to get us angry? Because at the end of the day, is saying that you got 2 liters of semen for you is not a turn on at
It's
all.
not. It's creepy as fuck.
It's actually really fucking creepy. It is creepy, and I don't know. I don't remember when I, because you're younger. I don't remember when I was younger if men actually talked to me that way when I was younger. I feel like as I get older, I don't know if the times have changed or people are just more vocal or feel like they could get away with things now.
Yeah, it's absolutely horrendous. And these are the types of men like we're surrounded with. And then
Right,
they're these are the types of men like we're surrounded with. And then
right.
they're like, oh, male loneliness epidemic. And it's like, bro, you're a fucking creep. That's why you're
Male,
alone.
what's a male loneliness epidemic? Is that a new thing?
Yeah, it's a new thing.
What male loneliness epidemic? Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I'm being
Good morning,
so dead
Ellie.
ass, Adrian.
I have never heard of that. So can you explain to me what male loneliness epidemic is?
Basically, it's like a bunch of men that are like, oh, why don't women want to date me?
Are you serious? A bunch of crybaby ass men because you're crybabies, that's why? Because you're sitting there whining about it? Why women don't want to date me? Because you say stupid shit like I got 2 liters of semen. That's the reason why. That's
Yeah,
the
literally.
That's unbelievable to me. So Superman, I guess obviously is because he sits around jerking on himself and he sits there and measures it. Because I guarantee you, these stupid lonely men from their lonely men epidemic will sit there and that's like they measure their penises. Good morning, milk. Good morning, gorgeous milk. It's that's like they're measuring their penises. I'm pretty sure they're jerking off to a bottle and seeing how much semen they got because they're fucking weird. And knowing them, they're probably sitting there collecting it and leaving it on the side. So weird.
2 liters, Adrian. Two.
Ain't no way in hell that you got 2 liters of semen in one fucking night. I don't give a fuck. This you something fucking abnormal. And if that was the case, and you've been had somebody pregnant by now, I know milk is kind of early. It's kind of early, but this is how we start our Friday mornings, nice and early. But
Yeah.
that's
So,
yeah. All right. So obviously that didn't last long. And the thing is, like, if you really want my attention to last longer than 5 seconds, then give me something to talk about. Give me something that I could work with. But telling me that you got
yeah.
two liters of semen, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't build a conversation over that. I can't. I don't know. Can you?
No, I cannot.
I know it's strange. It's strange, but I just love them so much, Hayden. That's the problem. I love them
Yeah.
so much.
This is how we know sexuality isn't a choice because why would we pick men?
Because maybe because they're easy to manipulate. I mean, seriously, they are men are very easily manipulated because they're so simple. They're so simple, but they're supposed. The funny thing is that they sit around and talk about the leaders, but it's just like, what are you leading me to? Two leaders of fucking semen. That's what you're leading me
Right?
to. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know, but I get it. Do you have any plans this weekend?
No, not really. Um, I'm probably just gonna chill, nothing hectic, but yeah. Do
Do they
you?
celebrate Mother's Day over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna plan to do anything for Mother's Day? Your mom?
I'm probably just gonna have to call my mom because she lives 4 hours away.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right, well that's good enough. A phone call is nice enough. Elliot, you trying to come up here? My friend Elliot never comes in my box. Good morning, Elliot. Elliot, you know you in the box? He never comes in
They're
my box.
still.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Elliot. Good
Hey,
morning.
Queen. Good morning.
Good morning. And I know you know better than to call me a queen. As long as you know me, it's one of my turn offs for somebody to call me a queen. I don't want to be a fucking queen. I'm a princess.
What
What? What's so funny about that?
the? I don't know. I was just saying hello. I didn't want anything.
Oh, you don't want anything? Oh.
No, I was just going to say hello.
Hi, okay, so since you up here, did you say hello to my friend Hayden? You ever met Hayden before?
Hello, Hayden.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
So Elliot, can't stand when people say they're doing okay. It drives me crazy.
Damn.
It does, because it's so negative.
Ain't nobody being negative.
It is. Why you could just be okay? Why you can't just be fabulous, amazing, great,
I am
wonderful?
fabulous.
Okay is like, all right, I'm gonna lay off you. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Words are very important to me. Okay, so Elliot, what's your biggest turn on?
Really? Oh
Yeah, why
God.
you came up here? What you think? We just gonna sit here and just look at each other in our little boxes? It's called a conversation, Elliot. You know I like to have them.
Nah, I love having conversations with you. I just
Really?
can't
Because you
answer that
never had, as
question right
long
now.
as I've known you, you never had a conversation with me. You stay in the comments.
Oh my goodness.
All right, go ahead. What's your biggest turn on? All right,
You.
you want, huh? What? Say it again. What's your big,
Nah,
what? What he say, Hayden? I didn't hear him.
Oh no,
hmm?
I didn't say anything.
No, I was trying to figure out what he said. All right, so what's your biggest turn on?
I won't have to pass on that one. You'll
Oh
have to
my
come back to me, Queen.
God, Lord, it's like
I
you don't
mean,
know what you like in women.
hmm?
When you're talking to a woman, you don't know in a conversation that you have with a woman, right? Is there
Hmm.
something that she can say that be like, oh wow, I'm really interested in continuing a conversation with her? Lord have mercy.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
It's not that difficult of a question. Okay, so listen, Hayden was saying that her biggest turn on, right, is a
Hmm.
man that can make her laugh. If a man can make her laugh, that's a big turn on for her.
Yup,
Oh,
that is true.
look how beautiful she. Now he's gonna say what his turn on is. I guarantee you, because you're on there. Good morning, my Valentine. Good morning, Mama Money. Hey, Jersey Joe. So Elliot, did you get motivation? Lord have
I
mercy.
gotta agree with what Haiti was saying. Yeah, some some similar to the same. Yeah.
It's similar to the same. Okay, what's so similar about it? Good morning, gorgeous. Hey, Kayla. Elliot. Okay, Elliot, you gonna Elliot? What part of the country you from again?
Oh my goodness. From the United States.
Which
Duh, I know
part
that.
is it? Which
Oh
part
my
is it?
god.
I mean, am I being difficult? I feel like, I mean, Elliot, how old? I mean, again, you're old enough, right?
Hmm.
Don't you don't not have a conversation?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, when was the last time you had a conversation? That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at you like that right now, Elliot.
No. Go back to the other picture.
That's how I'm looking at you. I got my face all screwed up looking at you. Thank you, Mama Money. Thank
Oh,
you.
mommy money. Hello.
You remember my friend Mama Money. So okay, damn, Ellie, I'm trying to talk to you. So, Elliot, did you have a good sleep? Did you sleep? Did you rest well?
I tried to honest with you, but no, not really. I couldn't sleep for shit yesterday.
Why is that? You had trouble sleeping?
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
did. Yeah.
Oh, no, did you no, do you have it normally? He
No,
doesn't.
I really couldn't sleep for anything yesterday.
Okay, it was just yesterday. It's not like a chronic problem.
It was just yesterday.
It was just yesterday. Okay, did you? Okay, so is there something that you're thinking about?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Okay,
Yeah.
like what? Lord of mercy. You know what my biggest
well,
turn on, Elliot? My biggest turn on is a conversation. But I think my biggest turn on and my turn off is the same thing. Like a conversation could turn me on, and a conversation could turn me off real quick.
hmm
Yeah.
So that's my turn on and turn off. Do you have a turn off?
yeah.
Okay, okay. What's your turn off? What turns you off about a woman?
Mm-mm-mm.
Elliot. Did-
What? I'm trying to. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Elliot. Do you know your ABCs?
Yeah, I know my ABCs.
What are
Yeah,
your ABCs? Sing the ABC song for me.
I'm not for no. I'm not for to
Why
do
not?
that on here.
Why not?
No.
Why not? At least you saying something, because right now you're not saying nothing. Your brain can't possibly be that blank. You sleeping all night because you in your head talking to yourself. Now you could get whatever's in your head outside. You can have a conversation, and all of a sudden now you can't talk. You can't talk.
I'll just come back to you. It's okay.
Huh?
What just happened? Adrian, what
Oh
just
my
happened?
tummy. You can't have a conversation, Hayden. I don't understand that. Like literally, I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Like I made it real simple.
Yeah.
Don't you think I made it real simple?
Yeah, you did.
I'm not asking him what his hurts and pains are, or his trap. Maybe, but I guarantee you, if asked him about his most toxic story of who hurt him in the past, I bet you could tell me about every girlfriend that broke his heart. But for
Oh
me to ask
yeah.
a basic question is like it was complicated. I can't believe
Yeah,
that.
that's
Excuse
and you
me.
literally broke it. You literally broke it down for him like he was a 5-year-old. Like
Honestly,
he just
I
didn't
think it's
get it.
because I think honestly, and I hate to say this, right? But I honestly think it's because their mamas didn't talk to them when they were younger. I think that's a big deal. And I don't know if I get that from like I'm big on communication. Like when especially when kids, when you have children and they acting up and they're all over the place, my whole big thing is like use your words. Well, instead of them screaming and having temper tantrums on the floor, use your words. Talk. And so what's going on? What's the matter with you? How you feeling? Is it this? And so I'm constantly talking to my children. I talk to the children around me. When I taught school, I used to talk to the kids in my school. And I think that a lot of times people they never were talked to because I'm like, I'm trying to have a simple fucking conversation, even to the point of just give me the ABCs. Because don't you think he said that he couldn't sleep last night? Okay, usually when
Yeah.
you can't sleep at night, it's because you got something in your head, right? So
Mhm.
you either you know one of my quiet times this week was, do you talk to yourself or do you listen to yourself? And I feel like a lot of times we talk to ourselves. We could sit there and tell ourselves, I got to do this today. I got to go to the mall. I got to go food shopping. I got to go make this. So a lot of times we actually talking to ourselves versus just being quiet and just listening to
Yeah.
ourselves and hearing what, spirit, well, whoever is talking to us, the good things. So do you feel like, so
Yeah.
obviously Elliot was talking to himself all night long. That's what kept him up. And that's why he couldn't sleep. But then he couldn't even communicate it out loud. What exactly,
Mm.
like, because I'm pretty sure when you get it out of your head, you don't like, even if you have to write it down, it's out of your head. You don't have to worry about it. You can stop thinking about it and then you can get some sleep.
Mm.
So do you feel like you talk to yourself or do you listen to yourself?
I try to listen as much as possible because I feel like I have so many racing thoughts that I need to like take some time, calm down, you know what I mean, and not be like all up in my head.
All in your
Like
head.
everyone I think also like doesn't take enough of a moment to be like to like center themselves and be like, you know,
Who's
okay,
right?
breathe, you know. get it together, and yeah.
Well, okay, so what's you like? I do in the mornings every morning before I even get on this internet. I do a quiet time, right? And I'll either center myself with either like reading a passage, or reading, getting a word. I like words, and I like to know the meanings of words because I think that a lot of times we use words in the incorrect way. So I like to Google
Mm.
words. I like to, do a crossword puzzle. Something that's not thinking about anything, I don't know what I gotta do today type of thing. or so
Literally.
so what do you do to like center yourself?
Oh no, usually I start the morning with like some yoga,
Okay, I
maybe
love that.
meditation, light some incense, just like try breathe, you know? Like in the mornings, like I always take, like even if I don't do all of that, I always take like at least 15 minutes to myself, wake up, process, think, and it's like then I'm ready to start my day.
I think to start the day
Because
because
like if I'm in a rush and
mhm,
like I have to like, like it messes with my whole day.
it really does. I believe so. And also like when I'm in the midst of my day and everything is chaotic and everything's running back and I start seeing myself like then I'll reflect on what I did that morning. I'll be like, okay, wait a
Mm.
minute. This morning I read about the word da 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 da. And then it gets me back to being grounded because now I have that memory of earlier on that got me back together again. So, because I
Yeah,
got a lot of things going on today. I got up my I usually, and the reason why I'm usually not live today, because I'm in the office, but I had to go be home because I got the garage door opener guy. I need a whole new garage door opener, so the guy's coming today. My fucking neighbors fucking broke my irrigation system when they took down my fucking fence, so I got the irrigation people coming to fix that up. So I got a lot of shit going on today. So I'm working from home, and I figured I could go live and talk shit with you guys for a little bit. You don't mind, do
mm,
you?
yeah. I don't know. That whole situation sounds so annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
It is annoying, and I think all of us have shit going on like that. You know what I mean? I know Mama Money is over here trying to get her kids ready for school, get them on the bus. You know what I mean? So our days as women are so. No matter what stage of your life is, it's always go 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 go. And for you to tell me that what is the syndrome called, Mama Money? Have you heard of this yet? What's the name of the syndrome, Hayden?
Which syndrome?
What was it? Lonely man syndrome? What was it
Oh,
called?
male loneliness epidemic.
What's it called?
Male loneliness epidemic.
Male loneliness epidemic. Did you hear about this, K-Love? There's an epidemic going on, and it's called
Mm,
male loneliness.
it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, Adrian.
Yo, find something to do. I don't even fucking get that shit. There's so many things in the world that you could do. Pick up a hammer, go build something, mow a lawn, mow your neighbor's lawn. I don't know. K-Love, where you meant? Well, I don't know why my Wi-Fi is messing up. I don't have my Wi-Fi on. Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning,
Oh,
ladies,
that's what
on
I'm
this
fucking talking
Friday.
about. That's what I'm talking about. That energy early in the morning.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta have energy. I'm like this all the time. I love it, man. You gotta love life. You can't let everything do. You
Did
gotta
you
love
hear,
life.
did you hear that young man? He sounds stressed.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told him to have some coffee, man.
I heard you.
'Cause it's
I
too
heard
early
you.
for you. It's for the big dogs. I get up at 4:30 every morning, so
Me too.
yeah. So
Me too. Well, I'm up a little bit earlier. I'm up around 3:30. I get up, I guess I was telling Hayden, do my quiet time for a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm up. I'm on my third cup of coffee. I'm ready to get this day started. I hear you want to get this day started too. I love it.
yeah,
Well,
but yeah, he looked like he kind of stressed out.
I know about what? About what?
I don't know. I'm male loneliness. I mean,
Male
how can
loneliness syndrome. Did you hear Hayden say that's a new thing on TikTok, I guess now?
yeah, yeah. I mean, what about women loneliness? Because there's a lot of that going on too now.
Oh well, but with women, I think it's acceptable, and I hate that they do the male thing and the woman thing. But I mean, don't you think? I mean, as that we are known, right? As women, we are known for this, and
Yeah.
it's time to be lonely women, right? That's what the men always called us. We were supposed to stay home, and we're just always lonely, sad, need attention. Those type of women. But when men has never been that. Men have you been? Or do you ever heard your grandparents talk about lonely men? But you heard your grandparents talk about lonely women. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Right.
she by
Exactly.
herself now. Yeah, I heard her. Yeah, I heard a long time
Men
ago.
didn't have no feelings. No feelings.
Nah, they were man, women, the men that I knew, they supported their family, but if they weren't with a woman, I mean, it wasn't a necessity. They took care of the family. You know what I'm saying? Them the
Absolutely. And
men,
that's
my
why
uncle, them, if they weren't
that's
with
all they
their
cared about.
wives, now,
That's all they
huh?
cared about. That's all they cared about. Like my dad, I only remember my dad working and going to sleep. That's all I remember about my dad. That's all he
Yeah,
cared about.
yeah.
Working and going to sleep. And that was not a problem. I don't think I ever heard him
I mean,
say, but honey, I need you to tell me about I have a hard day at work. I don't think I ever heard my father say he had a hard day at work. You just fucking knew. You just fucking knew.
Yeah.
nah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's really that.
Oh, so like even with the male loneliness epidemic, it's not just like romantic relationships, it's also like friendships because for some reason like men are deciding not to be friends with each other. So like they're like genuinely lonely, which is really
I
sad,
mean,
but it's like why?
really? Because I don't remember my dad having friends or even talking on the phone. I never heard my dad talk on the phone with a man before. But since
yeah. I mean, oh, my bad, Adrian.
no, go ahead, baby, go ahead. We need a male perspective.
No, hear what my friends called me like last night. I got friends that live out of town, like live in Florida, Atlanta,
Do you talk to them every single
Mississippi.
day?
Huh?
Do you talk to them every day?
No, like once a week, once or twice a week.
Yeah,
My best friend live in Atlanta, Georgia, so I talk to him
I
like
love that.
twice a week or something
What,
like that.
what makes him your
Weekend.
best friend? What makes him best friend?
I met my best friend. We've been through thick and thin together since high school, since we were
I love
young.
that. Oh, you known each other for a long
Yeah,
time. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
your
yeah,
family.
yeah.
It's not even friends.
That's what I'm
It's
talking. That's
family.
my road dog. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
family right there. No, I completely understand that. Because especially at this grown ass age, I don't think. I mean, you're supposed to have, but those are the ones. I mean, and the thing is, you can always count on them, but you don't got to talk to them every single fucking day. I'm pretty. Do you know every single thing about his business?
Yeah, probably. I mean, basically, not
Mhm.
now. I don't know about it. Why? I mean, he
Right,
married,
that
man.
part.
So
That part. Right. I'm saying
yeah,
you ain't
yeah.
sitting around talking about each other's wives and shit.
No. It's just like I get on the phone with him, and his wife say, "Yeah, I'm talking to your brother on the phone now." So
Oh,
yeah,
well,
she
it's
don't.
because you are
Yeah,
brothers.
yeah.
I
They
love that.
they like
What?
they family, man.
Can I tell you something? You tell me if it's foul. All right. So when
Yeah.
I got the all right, so me and my ex husband, we grew up in the same neighborhood, so we know a lot of the same people. So we known each other since high school or junior high school, and why when me and my ex husband got divorced, all his friends try to holler at me.
That's basically what
That's
guys
hard.
do. That was
That's
basically
hard.
that's not a real friend, but basically that's
They
what
call each
guys
other
do.
brothers. They call each other brothers. That's my brother. Before they even tried to holler at me, yo, I
That's
got my
right.
brothers on the phone, all this other yin yang shit. And as soon as we got divorced, your brother's over here trying to fuck me. I mean, I fucked a
Hey,
couple, but
hey,
a lot.
hey,
But
that's not real right there.
good morning,
That's
Miss
what
Shay.
that's one thing I don't believe in. Stepping on somebody's coattail.
Okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
I don't believe in that.
No, I mean, I get it.
I
I
mean,
do.
some people do. Some people, I
I get
mean,
it. I do. I stepped on a lot of coat fucking tails. I could do.
I know.
I even took a picture of me and his homeboy, the one he calls brother, and sent it to him.
Yeah.
I was being salty. I was being in my angry phase. Good morning, Charles.
Yeah, yeah, that's good, man. But everything got something that floats their boats. But yeah,
Okay, so the topic is, and I want don't you don't have to tell me about your wife, but tell me about people in general, right? What is your how can I wait say it's not gonna sound sexual? Like, what's your what turns you off about people as far as like conversation? What, if you having a conversation with somebody, what turns you off immediately about them?
yeah. Where they boast about everything. I mean, talk too much about, talk too much. I mean, I know that sounds ignorant, but talking too much to me is like you saying you lied about it. You lied a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Too much explanation. Too much
Yeah,
explanation.
yeah. Ain't on yeah, you using big words.
Oh, yeah,
It's
big
too
words. I be telling them all the time. I'm like, I don't understand what that word is. I be asking Alexa, like
yeah,
Alexa,
yeah,
what's
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's me. Like you got a I can conversate with anybody. It's like I can walk in Walmart. It's probably gonna be about 10 or 15 people gonna talk to me. I mean, don't have a conversation, and then I'm gonna get to the cash register to check out, and the women up there don't have a conversation with me because basically they know me, so
exactly? Of course, everybody know you. But that's. But I'm glad I'm able to have this conversation. That's why I wasn't too sure if you was really trying to be in the box or not. You
Oh
came up
yeah,
there
yeah.
like, hey, you surprised me and checked everybody and fucking left. I was like, okay, love, go ahead.
How I check somebody? What I say?
I don't remember, but I think they were arguing about something. Or
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
was it
got
Hush?
that.
I think Hush was being disrespectful. I think that's what it was. Was it that day? And then
Nah,
you
I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about the other guy though.
oh, the dude that just got out of prison that knows more than
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
because he
yeah,
was in
yeah,
prison.
yeah. I wasn't talking about hers. Me and her's cool. I mean, I wasn't talking about the other dude.
Yeah,
Cause
he
he,
didn't. Yeah, you came up.
that's the talking I'm talking about right there. That
Right,
get on my nerves. Right
right.
there. You saying this, he did this.
But he wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't saying nothing at all. I didn't understand nothing he was saying because he just it was a lot of big words and a lot. What I did hear was all the bad stuff that he fucking said about us women. Right, Mama Money. She's looking.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said that one reason why I got out there because I
I
heard him
know.
say bad stuff about women,
I
bashing
appreciate you
women.
saying that.
You know.
Yeah, you
Man,
did
you
tell
from
me.
Tennessee? You from Tennessee? And what? Where
And
you
what
gonna
that
put a
matter?
play?
What the
Yeah,
fuck does
yeah.
that matter? I can't stand
What
when they
you want
act
me to
like
buy
that
you a
matters.
plane ticket?
I'm on the call. I'm over here. I'm on TikTok land. That's where I'm at. I'm in TikTok land.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah. I love the TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop.
as you
Yeah.
can tell,
But
my
like,
main page is banana. What happened, Hayden? Go ahead.
oh, okay. No, but like it's just like sometimes like men talk so much shit about women that we even wonder like, do they like us?
They don't like us.
They
They don't
gotta
like us.
like it. They got a mother.
No, and yeah, do they? Because I don't understand how they got a mother and talk like that. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I love women.
Oh, well, you should.
Yeah,
I love men.
I
It's not.
love women.
So why they keep on arguing with us, Caleb? I don't understand. It's
God
like
created some of the most powerful women, prettiest women, size, shapes, and, nationalities, man. I mean, that
we're
I just
nurturing
love women, huh?
because we're nurturing and we're loving and we're caring and we're sensitive. We're girly. We're women. You know what I mean? So you can't. And no matter how rough and tough we are, we still are women. At the end of the
Yeah, well,
fucking
yeah,
day.
yeah. You're
Get so
still
mad.
women.
Yeah, and so then get so mad because you can control a kid. Caleb, oh, I hate to say that word. Or do you feel like you can? I don't dominate. Oh, I don't want that word either. There's, you could change the tone in a woman.
Uh, oh no, I don't believe you can change somebody. Let's say, I don't think it'd be hard to change. You have to work on them, but yeah, I mean, if we're getting
What the fuck that
along,
mean? Work on them.
I mean,
So
if they already set in their mindset, it's gonna be hard to change them.
I can't imagine somebody getting loud with you, Caleb, because you have such a even tone. Like I never see you get bothered. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, nah. Most me, I don't let stuff bother me. When you mostly hear me say something, and I'm just clowning out there
right,
on the
exactly.
panels, man. I'm not getting it. I don't, you know. Yeah, I don't want nobody messing with the mafia, but yeah, I don't, but
So,
yeah.
but okay, but I'm saying though, people, do you find okay? Let me do this because you're married, right?
No, I'm separated.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, all right, but you've been married.
Yeah, I've been mad.
Okay, so do you think that you can, if your ex-wife is acting up and she like rah 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 rah, you able to calm the situation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in the car and leave.
Stupid.
I'll go in the next room. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's always a play. Yeah, that's how you come to situation. Get in the car and leave. Stay gone for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying?
Does that make it better?
I mean, come back home and take a shower, lay down. That's it. I
Let me
mean,
ask
you
you.
ain't.
Let me ask Hayden. Hayden, would that make it better if you were arguing, you're beefing with somebody, and you're not even beefing about anything, you just in one of those fucking moods, right? And you just beefing with them. Would you rather them just leave or go to the next room or sit there and try to talk to you and find out what's wrong with you?
Just sit with me, bro.
Oh,
Like,
amen, girl. Because I was gonna say the same fucking thing.
just sit
I
with
thought you
me.
talking about like arguing.
Yeah,
Like,
arguing, just arguing. I'm arguing with
listen,
you.
Oh yeah,
why?
yeah. I mean, I don't leave every time because I get, not arguing, but like you have a disagree. No, I don't leave like this.
Because that would just
It's
piss
like,
me off even
bro.
more.
It's like, bro, why are you running? Where are you
Why are
going?
you running? Wow. Is that like running? It is like running.
He's running
Yeah,
away with the carnival.
I don't get.
yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I done the same things.
Good
I
morning,
used to sit in the
everybody.
Walmart parking lot for hours.
Oh, you did? No, I didn't. I don't run. That's just to calm down the situation. That's what I'm talking about. If you argue.
No,
But I
but you know
never.
it's best than responding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Leaving the
yeah.
house.
That's what I'm saying. Because I responding might be the wrong thing. They might
Right,
take it the
exactly.
wrong way.
Right, exactly. You're absolutely right, and that's what Hayden was saying. Just sit there and not even say nothing. Take it. Take the licking.
Oh yeah, yeah. You might take a lick. You might not want to hear what you want to hear coming out of my mouth.
Yes, man.
Mother.
You need to take a walk.
Just
You do
remember
need to
the
take a
just
walk.
remember these two words. Here's the best two words in the world. Yes, dear.
Nah, I
That's
don't
all you
even
need to
want you to
know.
say that
Yes,
shit. I don't even
dear.
want you to
There
say
you
that
go.
shit.
Nah, we that back in the 30s right there. I don't know. Yes, dude.
No, it's all about tone too, right? And none of
Yeah,
your tone is gonna be right. You could say it in the high pitched voice, a deep voice, a nice kind voice. No
Well,
matter whatever you say, it's not what I want to hear right now.
well,
hey,
if you're mad to that point, then at the end of the day, that is actually a situation where you
Charles,
need
you
to
see
take a
how I
step
am
back.
on this app. Can you just imagine being married to me? How quick I could go off?
Ah,
hey, babe, what
you're
we need to do?
listen, Adrian. You're a sweetheart. Come on now.
Oh, I know I
Don't.
am. I am a
Come on
sweetheart,
now.
but I don't take no
The
shit.
only reason why, listen, the only reason why you go sideways is because, well, you have dumbasses that come on the panel and they're, well, dumbasses.
All your
And
men are dumbasses.
what,
All you.
are you sure all of us are? Now,
Yeah,
wait a
you a
minute.
dumbass
Now
too,
you're
Charles.
looping me into that category as well now, ma'am.
You are. You are. One way or
Now,
another.
how have I come into your panel and acted
I
like a
don't care.
dumbass?
I know
Explain
because
that.
I'm just saying because it's your chromosomes. That's it. Just because you're a man. I'm a
Oh,
man.
is that it? Oh. So
Yeah.
I'm guilty by association, I
Yes.
see.
Absolutely. If
Ah.
I'm guilty by association, so are you, man.
But I didn't say you were guilty by
I was
association.
kidding. It was a
You,
joke. I know.
I know.
I
We
know.
Damn,
didn't have
Charles.
fun with it.
Charles, what you doing up early for?
You old
I
too.
don't know. Believe me, I am up way
God,
too damn early.
no,
It's been a.
man.
Yeah, I will say this.
This
I'm
is the best
usually.
hour.
No, not for me, because you don't want to see
Thank
what
you.
happens in about 3 hours when I wake up again, because I'm going to be very grouchy. But I'm. I have Crohn's disease, and
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
my
Yeah, the
nights are
body.
not very fun.
I get that makes sense.
So
That makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah.
so
Okay. Okay. So since you up here, um, okay. So wait a minute. What's your con? What do you? Not a con, but what was the question, Hayden? Because I forgot that fucking quick. That's my menopause brain going again.
What's your biggest turn on and turn off?
What
my
turns you
biggest
on and what turns you off?
Yeah. That's what I asked you before, Caleb.
Oh, did you? I did. My bad. I probably wasn't on.
You answered me, but you answered in a different way because I asked you in a
Oh,
different
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Oh, what
All right.
turns me on about a woman is she got a,
Mm-hmm.
the look, the way she struts, and I know it's
Yeah.
supposed to be about money, but it ain't about money. The way we vibing together, that what turns me on. Communication and you know
Nah,
vibing together, like going out to
of
eat, see
course.
we digging everything together. You know what I'm saying? We getting into each other. We got sort of the same thing we like, and yeah,
A conversation is amazing, and a
yeah.
conversation is so fucking.
Conversation rule the nation.
Oh, I love that. Oh, go ahead. You a poet, and you know it.
Yeah, conversation rule the nation.
I love a good conversation, and that's why you see me in here. Look, I got 600 fucking likes. I don't give a shit. I'm having a conversation with some amazing people, and
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm tired of fucking talking to my fucking self.
And the
For real.
dislikes,
uh,
that's what turns me on. The dislikes.
That's what turns you off. That's it.
So we get what we doing. Hey, baby, I got
Yeah,
this
it's so
little
fun.
bill I gotta get. I gotta get this little bill taken care of. Oh, okay. I know what this going. So yeah, this our last meeting and greet right here. So yeah, I already know where this going. Yeah, that's a turn off to me.
That sounds like a situation. That don't seem like a turn off.
Oh yeah. I mean, if a woman, a man come up to you, y'all go out, baby. Y'all went out, and you think he finna pay for the bill, the luncheon or the dinner,
No, I don't know.
and
Where
he
are these
said,
men?
huh?
Where are these men? Because I can't even get anybody to take me out for fucking coffee. Where are these men that talk about they gonna take somebody out for lunch or dinner?
But check it out. I would cook dinner, man.
I know all you men love to cook. You men love
I
to
love to
cook.
cook.
I don't like
Oh,
to
but
eat.
I mean, I would take you out to dinner too. But yeah.
Nah, I don't. I'm not a foodie. What is okay? Hayden's on pause. I like to actually do things. I like to like explore. I like to take walks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
I could
like
be
outings and stuff. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Walks in the park.
I could eat at home. What the
What's up, Aiden?
fuck? I'm sorry, Hayden. Say it again.
I said, what's up? Sorry, I heard you
To
say my
cook for me,
name.
Ellie. Ellie, you can't even tell me the ABCs. You're gonna fucking cook for me? Keep your fucking food. I can cook for myself. Sorry.
Oh, hey, Ellie, come back up here, man.
so I have
You
a
heard it.
question,
You couldn't say his ABCs. Go ahead,
Adrian.
Charles.
In reference to your question,
Okay.
are you asking us what our turn on and turn off is personally, or are you talking about accountability and saying what is our biggest like negative that we can see with ourselves?
Okay.
So
Well,
you
let's
using
get to
too many
that.
big words, man. Damn, man. You too many, man. Too
What turns you
many
on?
for
What
that,
turns you on
man.
about a woman? What turns you on about a woman?
Huh?
What turns you on about a woman?
Um.
Like like a conversation turns you on about a man. If I could have a
So
conversation, I don't even be clicking on people's fucking profiles. I don't know nothing about them. But if you could have a conversation with me, I'm in love. And I'm in love. I love a conversation. So what's your
so
biggest turn on?
a brilliant mind.
I love that. That's
And
pretty
she
cool.
has a strong, brilliant
That's a
mind.
high fucking
And
standard.
here's the other thing. So here's the other thing, though. It actually is a combination of two. So I am a person who is attracted to independent, high, very strong-minded women. So
That's
that is
turns you
what.
on. Okay. I hear
Damn,
you.
Yes,
Charles.
There's a lot of strong-minded women on this fucking app,
Yeah,
Charles.
I
yeah. A
don't
lot of
mind.
strong. Hey,
Believe
but
me.
Charles, I understand what you're saying, bro. But check this out. She
Yes.
might be independent, a strong mind, but ain't got no damn common sense.
What? Wait a minute.
I'm gonna let you say that,
Fucking
and
right.
I'm gonna leave that one
I ain't
alone.
saying every woman like that, but I'm saying it's some women, it's men out there like that too. I'm not saying every
Give
woman
me
is
an
like that.
example. Give me an example of what women don't have common sense in.
It's
Yeah.
When we pick men, we don't have common sense. I'm gonna go back on mute.
Oh, okay.
Give
Yeah, I
me one
mean,
example.
everybody, whatever floats your boat. But
God
yeah,
damn it.
you gotta stop attracting the wrong kind of men.
Caleb, you're digging yourself into
Oh,
this
I
hole. Be
attract all
careful. Be
kind. I just don't
careful.
be
Now
bothered with
listen,
any.
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta fill your lifeline before you go all the way into that hole. Come on now.
That's
Come on out
common
here.
sense. That's common sense.
yeah,
No,
common sense.
no, that's not common sense. You
Keep
never picked the
working with your
wrong woman. You
relationship.
ain't with your woman now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't pick a lot of wrong women, but I
Okay.
learned.
So you ain't got
But
common
I
sense either.
learned. But listen, I learned when I was younger. I learned when I was young. Yeah, don't do that. I learned from my uncles, my cousins. Them. Yeah, don't do that.
But if you learned from them, then why did you pick the women you chose?
They was
Because
wrong.
he likes that
But
Charles,
toxic.
again, you
listen
said
what
you
I'm
learned
saying,
from them.
Charles. Listen,
Yes,
everything
sir.
that look good ain't good for you.
Well, that's
Absolutely.
true. I agree.
You trying to tell
Especially
men
when it
that all
comes
the
to
fucking
food, but that's
time.
not the point
Ain't
here.
good for you, baby. Ain't good for you.
Charles, hey, you married, ain't you, Charles?
So
Okay,
I
so
have,
what's your turn off, Charles? What's
but
your turn
what
off?
what I would say though in that situation is I did learn, right? But I'm not going to say that I learned back then from all of those people because I would have not have made the bad choices had I listened and learned back then, right? So
I ain't say
again,
that, Charles. Charles, I ain't saying I listen to everything my uncle them said. I'm saying I learned when I was younger. My uncle them told me, this. But that don't mean I'm listening to them. They were teaching me about women. They ain't teaching. My dad could have taught. My dad, you know how I learned about women. My dad didn't teach me nothing. You know, all he said, don't go out there and have no kids. You know how learn from being out there in the streets when I was younger. That's how you learn. That's how I learned. I didn't
so
go
like
around there
what?
and ask about no
That's how I
women.
learned.
They
Yeah, I
just
was top
Okay,
five.
came to me.
so you learned,
I
but
learned
you
by
learned
myself, but I
later in
learned how
life.
they are.
But what your statement was though was you said you learned from them
No,
then.
don't come up here with this stuff. We ain't on
Yeah,
the
I don't
diamond show,
know.
goddamn.
I think that wasn't even what he's talking about. But listen, but Charles, Charles, what's your turn off? What turns you off about women?
Um, my biggest turn off for a woman is well, I have two. Um, hygiene is one. And I'm sorry, but you have to have decent hygiene. I
You didn't
cannot
even
do
say that is something. Okay.
Huh? Say that
You didn't
again.
even say that. Okay.
I I I, I
Hygiene's
respectfully
important.
say that there have been some women that I have dated that have very poor hygiene.
All right, I get it. You
You know
just said a whole lot. Okay.
Charge. Now,
what?
I'm old
Yes, sir.
school, your ass. Now,
Dang,
you
Charles, you ain't
a
supposed to tell
woman.
on them.
Now,
Jesus.
you a big
I didn't say their
woman.
names. I just said
Oh,
they
you ain't
exist.
gotta tell all them. Hey, you ain't gotta say their name. I want to know if they got personal hygiene before I get to them. Yeah,
Absolutely not. I
that's
am not going to
exclusive
put
right
it out
there.
here on the app because then I'll be on somebody's flipping docket of somewhere, somehow. I'm not. I ain't doing it. No, I'm not.
John, you had women with bad hygiene, so you didn't get to know.
No. I didn't have
God
them. I
damn,
walked away
John.
from them because they had bad hygiene. There's a difference.
Now you said what? What's the difference?
I walked away from them because they had bad hygiene long before I never had them. There's a difference.
You didn't
See,
want to.
something I learned a long time ago is this:
Take a
No, I
look
want to
shower.
know
before
who
you
docket he
look.
said he was going to end up on.
Look before you leave. I don't know. I'm just saying. I've heard there's like 50 dockets out there, and God
You
knows
just
who
said
all.
you were
And
gonna hit up
so
on
I'm
the
not
docket.
saying nothing. I'm
So,
just saying. I'm not
Charles,
saying no names.
You
She
attract
got on the workbook.
bad
Because I'm
hygiene.
trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out who is it? Who got bad hygiene
I'm
trials?
not putting any names out there or nothing like that. They're not on the app. There you go. I
Oh,
was
okay. I was
that
trying to
way.
say,
So
because we
I'm
want to know
safe
anyway.
there.
I know.
Fair
That's
enough.
okay. But good morning,
But
Bella.
hygiene is one, yes.
Okay, hygiene is one. That
I'll
should be
leave.
a given, though. Honestly, Charles, that should be a
The
given.
damn
That should
one.
be a definitely turn off. But other than that,
Um, okay. Someone who just wants me to sit on the phone for hours and not talk at all. That bugs the shit out of me.
damn,
I
Charles.
don't
It
like
should be an
being
easy
on the phone
conversation.
for 10 hours and not have a damn thing to say. I'm sorry. I just don't.
It's called being in a relationship.
Listen, I can be in a relationship, and if you have something you need to talk about, by gosh, give me a call. Sure,
You're
you
gonna be
bet.
in a
And
relationship with
we can
somebody for
chat,
24
and
hours
we
a
can
day.
have a
You think
great
you're gonna be
chat.
talking for 24 hours a day?
But I don't want to sit on the phone for 8 hours with you and no damn nothing and silence on the other end of the phone.
I'm just spending time with you.
But
Jesus,
that's
but I
okay
get
to
it.
spend
I get it.
time with
Am I
me.
wrong,
It's
ladies?
But Charles, do you used to do that in high school? Go to sleep on the phone with the girl?
no,
Oh
I
well,
did not.
damn.
I did not.
Okay, I give up.
When I hit the falling asleep, I always say, "Sorry, y'all, I'm headed to bed. Good night, y'all," and that was it.
And that was it. And you see, okay, love, have you ever boo loved on the phone? I call it boo loving. You ever boo loved on the phone before? You just stayed on the phone with somebody and not
What
say
now? I'm
nothing.
sorry.
You there washing dishes, you making the bed or sleeping or watching
But,
TV together.
that's a different thing, right? If they're actually doing something, well, then there's a reason for us to not be talking at that moment.
So
Sure.
we just sitting here on the phone like this.
But if they're literally just sitting,
Like
and
this
then
the
you're
whole
just
time.
sitting, and it's just sitting there silent. Now, like, listen, I love my daughter, right? My daughter will have me get on the freaking Messenger Facebook thingy, and she will literally call me on Messenger, and then she will set the damn phone down and walk off and leave it just sitting there. And
You know
well,
how
I just
sweet
want to
that
have dad
is?
time. I love you, but
Oh,
I'm not getting no.
really? Really?
But
Really?
Charles, that's how the kids talk to their daddy. I got some that
Is
talk to their daddy
that, is
like
that
that
how it
too.
works? No, I'm
I
just
mean, that's
no.
so fucking sweet that she wants her daddy there.
Listen, I
It's
love that, and I
it's
love that.
comfy.
That's great. And if she turns the camera where I can watch the grandbaby, and that's fine. I will do that all day. But there's
But
a
Charles,
difference.
see, my baby get on the phone with her daddy. She show him the tablet. Whatever she watching, he gonna watch too.
That exactly.
That's
That's
so
okay.
fucking
That's
cute. I love
great. That's
that.
great. You see what I'm saying? But that's my
It's something
point.
about daddies
But
and their little girls. I think
like
all
my
men should have a daughter.
but understand that the one I'm talking about is 20 almost 21 years old.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
and she has her own daughter. But my point is she will literally not even let me watch the grandbaby. She will literally just call me on the messenger and then just drop the phone
We
and
get it.
walk
You're,
off.
we get it. You're still
And
a
I'm staring
man.
at the ceiling for like 20 minutes. Going,
All right, let me ask Caleb because I asked him before. Caleb, have you ever boo loved on the phone?
what does boo love mean, by the way?
That's just my terminology. It's just being on the phone with somebody, you're not really saying anything. You just on the phone with them.
Oh, copy that.
I can hear you, baby. I can hear
We
you.
can't hear you.
I can hear you.
You're too far from the phone or something.
I don't know if you
Or
are.
you're
Are you in the
from the mic.
No?
No.
Take off your Bluetooth. It's probably that's what it is. Can I, good morning, Bella. You getting dressed? You getting ready, Bella? I look at
Oh,
beautiful,
yep.
Bella.
You know it. I'm getting ready, listening to the morning shenanigans, per
Good morning,
usual.
Bella. I'm telling you, those hips are hipping. You looking good in that picture. I'm loving it.
Ah,
You know,
Adrian, girl.
I can't help it, Bella.
Yes, you can. You can do it. I have faith in you.
I can't. I don't have faith in myself. Good morning, Jerome. Good morning. All right.
Me either. I
So,
don't have faith.
really, thank you. I know. I don't have faith in myself. I don't even know what the fuck's gonna come out my fucking mouth. Good morning, TJ Drive. Okay, so Mama Money, what is you turn off, and I know it got something got to do with money. One way or another, you're gonna put that in there. What
Girl,
is your
you
turn
know if
on?
he ain't got no job and no bank account, it is a turn off to
I
me.
mean, that goes like what Charles said
Completely.
about taking a bath, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You better
I can
have
give
some
you a
money.
bath if you got enough money to take one. But if you ain't, mm-mm.
Yeah, that's all right. So what's oh, you the bird? The
Hello.
birds.
But really and truly, my turn off is normally what they say.
What they
Shit, they
say?
always say something off the wall that just turn me off. Cause if I'm talking to them, I'm attracted to them because they evidently look good. So I'm
Right.
gonna be honest, I'm worse than the men. You gotta look good. I don't want nobody else don't want. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
can't settle for what I
yeah.
don't want
At
to,
this
to,
grown ass
to
fucking
get
age.
other things. And I've heard people do that. I just can't do it though. So I'm gonna be brutally honest. If you don't look
Thank
good,
you.
I probably won't even have a conversation or be ready to talk at all.
Listen, I fell in love and fell out of love within 2 hours of my. It takes me 2 hours to get home from work, right? And so this guy was in my inbox, and if he's standing there, yo, my bad, but but I was on the phone with him in the beginning, and I was all in fucking love. By the time I got home, I was like, that fucking quickly because he couldn't have a conversation, and you could just. I noticed that a lot of men could just talk themselves out of it, and it's not that hard. I didn't think conversation was that hard. So is it like that
Now,
with you too? Mo?
no,
What
wait.
happened?
I have a question for you, Adrian. Hold on now. You just said that going and hanging out on the phone with not even talking is a good thing. But then you just said having a conversation is a bad. Not how.
No,
I'm
no, I didn't say
confused.
that shit was a good thing. I wouldn't want. I don't want to do that shit. I asked you if
Oh,
I if you
okay.
ever done it before.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sitting here on the fucking phone
I
with you.
have
I'm
done it
not
before. That's
for
why I said
what?
I'm kidding.
For what? I can't see you. It makes no fucking sense at all. That shit is like, let me see you in person. Let me see you in person. That's it. When you get here, we'll have a conversation. We'll talk. Oh, I would love on you so good when you see me in person. But on the phone, I don't do that shit because I'm not living in my fucking head. That's just I'm
Copy
too
that.
old to be living in my fucking head like reality. But yeah, I wouldn't do that either. But I mean, that was your daughter, and that was even worse because that was your daughter.
No,
That's the
no,
bad part
no,
about
no.
it.
So again, there's a difference. Again, if she put the phone towards the grandbaby or she was whatever, that's one thing, right? But she
Right,
literally just
right.
drops the phone. I stare at the ceiling, and that's it for 20 and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Nothing. Just staring at the ceiling while she's off doing whatever she is doing, gallivanting with her boyfriend or all
Was
doing
she not even
whatever.
in the room anymore?
And no, she's not even in the room. That's my point. She's literally not even in the room. She literally drops the phone and walks off out of the room and is just gone. Just lets me stare at the ceiling for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, um,
I love that, Charles. That shit is so fucking cute.
hello?
That's cute
Why
though.
am I on the messenger
I
thinking
don't
if
know
I'm
to make
staring
sure
at the ceiling
so
fan?
you could be on the fucking phone. That's why.
Like I tell her, like, so here's some other funny thing, right? So we'll be on the messenger deal, and I'll sit there and I'll say, and she wears glasses, right, like I do, and I can literally see her scrolling TikTok while she's supposed to be talking to me on the
She was on my
messenger.
live before. Is that the one that was on my live?
Yes, Elizabeth, yeah, that's the one that's been live before. She will literally, I'll be watching in her glasses while she's scrolling on TikTok while she's supposed to be talking to me on Messenger. And I ask her, why are you on
She knows you're
TikTok
on
if you're
TikTok.
supposed to be talking to me on Messenger?
But she knows you're on TikTok. 'Cause my son does the same thing. My son will sit there and call me on Messenger about 4 or 5 times, and then next you know he's on my live. He's like, "I've been
But,
calling you."
but are you? But my question to her is, are you that bored that you're scrolling on
No,
TikTok while you're talking to me? I mean, you know.
no, they're just trying to talk to you. But anyway, okay, so I get it. Mama Money. So what is your So we said we know you turn off. Well, turn off is you gotta got money, right? I get that. And then your turn on is a conversation. I gotcha. All right, brother, you gonna answer? I know you're busy. And it could be, and what I was mentioning to Caleb too, I was saying not even just with an opposite sex, or a partner, but it even could be like in friendship or people. You know what I'm saying? What
So,
could be
so what
like?
is your question, dear? I would love to
So
answer.
so so my turn on a little different.
Okay, what is it? I'm sorry.
So what turns me on is a man walking in a room, their
Ooh,
swag, the way
yes.
their demeanor, the way they move. I can kind of tell what type of man that is, and
And now I say,
and the swag and the demeanor is also what
mm,
makes me submissive. So a
mm,
lot of men always be hollering about that submissive stuff. The right man can make you be submissive
he really can.
automatically.
He
Yep.
really can. I believe that wholeheartedly. Oh yes, my money. I agree with you. Confidence, and they don't have to say a fucking thing. They don't have to say a fucking thing. It just oozes out of them. You could just feel it when they walk into a room, and that's what I was trying to. I
Yep.
was talking. Did you
They
hear
don't
me
have to
talking to
say
Kid
a
Love about
word.
that?
They don't have to say a word and they can
Mm.
get it.
Yeah. It's just their presence. I was talking to Kid Love about that earlier, about like ever how a man could calm a situation down by just his, I don't know, stature or just his tone or just his presence, right? So he was saying what he does is he takes a walk. Would that piss you off?
He drives off in the car. He
He
said,
drives off. He leaves.
drives off
So
in
if
the
if
car.
you're upset with somebody, right, and you just get it off. Me and Hayden said the same thing. We were just like, just sit there and listen to me, right? Just sit there and listen. You don't say nothing. Don't respond. Don't go. If you leave, you're gonna piss me off even more. Just sit there and just take that fucking licking. Would you rather a man leave, or would you rather a man sit there and take the licking, or have a conversation about
They
it?
they can leave. I don't have conversations when I'm mad. When I'm
Right.
mad, I'm just quiet and I'm numb. So I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to talk about nothing. I ain't finna argue with you. If I get quiet and silent, you might want to be on pins and needles. Is all I can say. Because I normally
He said, if
just
I
don't
get
get
quiet, you
quiet
need to
until
be
it makes no
elsewhere.
sense for me to not talk anymore.
You
At
need
that
to be
point, it's
elsewhere.
it's like I don't even need to say a damn word. Just be quiet,
Right. It's
So
not repeating
for
myself.
me, I'm more like the men. Hell yeah, leave. Come back at another time because right now is not it.
I usually leave. I was the runner. I used to leave that house. I used to be staying in the parking lot. I used to walk around with my pocketbook around on me, and I was just like, as soon as I was like, let me go sit in the parking lot for a couple hours, fall asleep, take a nap, get back up, wait till he falls asleep. So I completely understand. That's why I would never do that shit fucking again. That shit. I want my. Okay, that's your turn on. Is to get a confident man. I love that. So, okay, Charles, you said that too, a confident woman, right? Or was
Yes,
it confident or
independent.
was it
And
loud? Or
a
what did you
strong,
say about
independent.
us?
I said a strong, independent-minded woman is a very
Strong,
big turnoff.
independent woman.
But
Okay.
she had a high intellect and a high independence.
Okay. I get it. Okay, so now Bella, the question was, what's your turn on and what's your turn off? That was the question. If you're ready to answer.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, beautiful. Go ahead.
All right. So on a man that can think for himself, off a man that's always complaining. Barely
Mm,
compliments, but mainly complaints.
whining. Oh yes. Why you what are you complaining about? Because I think, and I hate to always be man bashing, but I mean, it's like what women do all day long. Like from the time, even in their sleep, they're working because their mind is running about what they gotta do, what they gotta take care of in a couple of hours. So yeah. So then you want to whine because of what? Charles, what do you whine about? Oh, I know what Charles whines about. Being on the phone with
I don't whine. I just hang the phone up.
Why?
Because I'm not going to sit there on the phone for 30 minutes staring
Oh,
at the
whatever.
ceiling fan
Okay,
while
so
they're
hey,
out off gallivanting wherever they're at.
I have a question, Adrian. Have you ever been around a person? You watched the cartoon Winnie the Pooh before, right? So have you ever been around someone with that Eeyore mindset?
Oh,
Always fucking
wow.
sad,
Yeah.
always depressed. It's always
It's annoying as hell.
that right there.
It's annoying as hell. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Extreme turn off. Like,
I
damn,
can't
ain't
listen.
nothing going right in your
There's
life.
nothing.
Everything just fucking terrible.
You know what I don't like when people tell me it's okay. Like Elliot, he was in here earlier, and I'm like, "How you doing, Elliot?" I'm doing all right. It's okay. That even bothers me. I'm like, you either bad or doing good, or doing.
I can't
Pick
stand
a side.
the
I'm
Eeyore
not gonna sit there and
mentality. I
pry it
can't.
out of you or what's wrong. You know what I mean? Or I'm not
Yeah, that's
doing that.
frustrating.
It is fucking frustrating because it's like I'm doing wonderful, I'm doing amazing. Like think positive. Think positive. You gotta call
Yes.
that into yourself. I don't know. And then for men to do it. So Caleb was like, well, women do it too. But I feel like, and I don't whatever sexism it is, right? Whatever it is, I feel like we've always been known to be emotional. But that woman's emotional, that woman's needy, that
Shit,
woman.
nowadays we more logical. I'm barely thinking with my emotions. I'm always using logic when I fucking think.
But that's what Caleb said too. He said that we
I
wasn't.
agree.
I
And we
always look
agree.
at it
I think we're very logical. What you
I
say,
Yeah,
always
I
Charles?
look
That
at it
makes
changed.
this
sense to
way.
me.
I always look at it this way. Somebody's going to have it worse off than I am at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, if I'm upright and breathing, it's a good day. I'm just saying.
I love it. I love it. It's not that serious, honestly. I don't think
It's
anything is that
not
serious.
exactly.
It's really not
There's
that serious. We got
and,
because we
and
got to do
and
it. That's what's called life, right? I mean,
exactly.
it's
Got to
like you
move
were saying,
on.
or I think Caleb was actually saying this too, with about experience, right? I'm gonna keep it referencing him. I don't know because me and him have to talk all morning. But he was saying that with experience, that's how you get your best lessons. I feel like that. You know what I mean? So you just gotta get out there, feel the pain. You know when when a little kid, they always say you put them, they always want to test the fire until they get burned, and they know not to touch the fucking fire. Sometimes you just gotta touch the fucking fire.
Now, I would say that about some things, but I will not go as far to say that about everything. I
Okay.
don't have to experience it to believe it. Some things you tell me, I'm going to believe. I'm not going to experience it to believe it. So I'm going to disagree with you a little bit on that.
I gotta guess
Because,
right.
baby,
I
some of that
agree with
stuff
you.
I ain't finna experience.
Yeah.
Some people have to experience the worst of the worst and learn. I don't.
Mm,
I can see it. I believe it.
that's good. I love that. I love that. Now that I can understand because that should be really common, right? You would think that would be common to not be around somebody that smells and don't take baths. You don't
Listen,
have to experience.
listen. At the end of the day, you don't.
Yeah.
And listen, truth be told, right? If we're talking about people that are like are on TikTok or on Facebook or wherever you meet them on social media, or if you meet them on some kind of an app. I don't do the app thing, but whatever those are, you really can't tell their hygiene or anything like that. They're going to make themselves look as presentable as possible on that camera, right? But then when you meet them
That's
in
funny. It's funny
person,
that you say that because somebody told me that today. The guy that I was on the phone with, that I was in love with, and then like at the end, and hated him in 2 hours. He said that too. He said he could tell that I had He had a conversation because now we're talking about the future for some reason, right? And he was saying that so I'm supposed to be cooking him Italian food, right? Because and then I said, well, I don't really eat that much. I'm telling him now I'll pick off for your food. Then he said that he will go into the bathroom and eat in the bathroom. Would you eat in the bathroom?
what? No, hell no. Why would you eat in the bathroom? That's where you go to the bathroom.
I don't
No,
know.
that's
Mama,
not
I
even
know
close to
you don't eat in
hygienic.
the bathroom.
Hell
So,
no.
I mean, so then I said, well, how you know I'm like clean, right? Because again, he doesn't know me, right? I'm only been talking to him on the app. How you know? He said, I just look like I have good hygiene. Is this the way that
But
you can look like you have good hygiene?
oh God, now
What
I
do you
know
mean
how
by
he
clean
talked
underneath my
himself out
fucking
of it in
toilet?
2 hours. Jesus. Holy shit! No wonder. God
Yes,
damn,
that's
man.
how he talked himself out of it. But
Yeah, Jesus. No, and
okay,
that's why I say, I mean, you don't know until you meet them, and once you meet them in person, then you can tell that their hygiene is good or bad or whatever, and
okay,
that they have a rough smell, and
that's fucked
they
up.
probably don't have the best hygiene. And I'm not saying that everybody's perfect. Not okay. I understand that, but what
All
a
right.
shower days,
Okay. Besides that, what was your turn off though?
but
I
that's
got a
one of my
question.
Yeah.
You keep talking about this hygiene thing. I have
yes, ma'am.
never, ever had that problem.
Well,
Maybe because
I
when I
appreciate that.
wait. So I got a question for you. Because when I initially meet the men, I normally can smell them, and
Exactly.
if they got cologne on top of funk, it's a different smell, and you can smell it.
Exactly.
So why not pick that out initially and go ahead and cut that off? Because
Me
that's
on
what
Well,
I
that.
that's
would
what I'm
do.
saying. That's what exactly what I'm saying is when you meet them in person, you can tell that, and you can tell that they don't have the best hygiene, so you walk away. That's why, because Caleb said he had said that I had women that had bad hygiene. I said no. I said I've met women that had bad hygiene. I've never had those women. I walked away from those women that had bad hygiene. So that's why I said there's a difference.
Okay,
But
because
yes, you
you
can smell funk on top of
because you're too busy boo loving on the phone. That's the fucking problem.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're over here learning somebody, but not really learning them.
I always say it this way, right? You can have a pile of shit and you can put flowers on a pile of shit all day long, but it's still a pile of shit with flowers on it. It is the way it is.
Yep, that shit smell will come right through the
It
flowers.
is. Exactly.
Yes,
See?
Mike, you were smelling great. Okay, I'm sorry. I was
I'm
just
Listen.
sorry.
talking to the comments.
Oh, you don't try to even remember Mike being at the gap. I didn't see. When did you see Mike? When did you see Mike Mom Money? Look at me and Nosy.
I saw Mike uh Friday and Saturday.
I love that. I love
Yeah, I
that.
saw him Friday and Saturday. You didn't see him Friday and Saturday?
Oh no! You know
Well,
nobody
I was
approached
at
me.
Top
Nobody
Golf
approached
Friday
me. I
too.
didn't know anybody was. I know a few people, but I know. But I didn't. So the only person that approached me was DC. DC 314. He's the only one who came up to me. He was like, "Hey, my name is da 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 da." But there was people
Yeah,
that
I saw everybody at the
were
gala. I was trying to get everybody anyway.
there
But yeah.
because you were
I'm
all
not
over the
gonna lie,
place.
y'all are very brave. Y'all are brave to show up and meet people in that type of setting, like a large capacity. Like so much happened on this app that y'all are very brave for that. I will give y'all that.
Nah.
So Bella, it ain't got nothing to be about being brave. It's more of let's see, how do I see it? So I've done events, a lot of events, throughout my lifetime, mainly because I became an entrepreneur early in life. So a lot of events are just people you don't know, never would know, and you don't even know who's gonna show up. So I don't walk in fear. I don't walk out my door in fear. I don't even live in fear. One thing I do know is the man upstairs got me regardless, and when it's time for me to go, ain't nothing I can do about it. Outside of that, all I can do is be precautious. And I don't run around this app causing no havoc or making no threats or doing nothing I need to look over my shoulder for. So therefore, I don't walk out of the door looking over my shoulder because there's no need for that. If anybody intends to do anything to me, it's on their own recognizance probably, because I
And
doubt if
you
it's
know,
something that I
things, son.
Now,
initiate.
mommy money, so I will say this though, but you don't have to do anything wrong for people to just want harm done to you. You do know that
That's true.
jealousy and envy does exist, right?
That's true.
You're
That's very
out to
true.
have a
And
good
he lives
time and
better,
don't
don't
make it
you?
home because you don't realize a group of girls is looking over at you in the corner, minding your business, chilling, vibing, and they feel a type of way about you just simply being there.
And
So
you know
you don't
what,
have to do
Bella?
what you causing havoc.
Because
You
did
know
you see that
what?
story? What was that story about? I saw it on TikTok about these girls. They were supposed to be her friends or whatever, and they threw her a
They
baby
went on
shower.
vacation together and
Yep.
she
Oh,
ended
and
up
that
not
too.
making it back home.
Right. I mean, I guess so. It is a thing, right? Like, that's fucked up,
It
though.
And
is,
these
but
were
just
people that
like
she trusted. So that's why I said like I
This is
congratulate y'all
disappointing.
bravery because I just know
Right.
I don't have it in me.
you
No,
you heard what
no,
you
I get
said.
it.
You
To
said
me, it's
she
like going to a
trusted
club.
somebody. I don't trust too many people. And Lord, how many
That's
people in
yeah,
here? We
I
got
get it.
39 people. So when I
I
go when and you know I mostly go to most all of these events. I'm doing it
mm.
by myself. I
Let
ain't
me
with
say
no
something.
clique
You
or no
are
group.
a
I don't
complete
have no bit
ball of
nobody with
energy,
me.
Gayla. When I
I
tell
move
you,
on my own.
she does, and because she was all over the fucking place. She was like a fucking teenager. I had fucking a
But
lot
think
of
about it,
energy.
mommy money, you be
My
in
money
the
got a lot
cut.
of energy.
So mommy money, you be in the cut though, right? Not many people like know who you are on the app. So
Yep.
imagine you come out. So imagine I come out to an event for the very first time, like, oh shit, that's Bella? What? Oh my God. And the next thing you know, some
Let me give
bullshit.
you an
And
example.
all I
You
did was
want?
come out there to have a good time.
Can I give you an example? Can I give you an example, Bella? Because you know me and you go back, way back. Let me tell you something. When I went to the guy the last time, somebody knocked. I was like, "Who is this?" Right? And I'm looking at her, and she's like, "Adrian, it's $2." And I was like, and you know me and $2 used to go at it, right? And I was like, "Yo, what up, $2?" Yo, she gave me the biggest hug. We were dancing the whole fucking time. Yo, we had such a fucking ball. But you wouldn't have thought that because me and her used to go at it all the fucking time. But when we used to each other in person, all that shit went out the fucking window, and we was just like, because now we could become family at some point, I believe.
But Adrian, did we not learn from the Poozy and Nina situation
That
that
was some
if
dumb
some
shit.
people have a deep rooted hatred for you, they're going to hold on to that deep rooted hate. So although you might have let it go or whatever, doesn't mean the people around you did. And we saw that play out in 4K as well.
You're right.
So the point that I literally made
But not just
was
that. A lot of times we've seen people
I
like really play
congratulate
up.
y'all for doing something that I will never be able to do. Like y'all some fun ass people on this app, but I know I have no desire to meet none of y'all in person because I don't trust y'all. I just seen too much play out. Whereas though my
Bella, you
husband and
wanna
my
see
kids
me?
don't deserve to have a conversation
I
about
get it.
why I had to hurt somebody at an event because they tried me. It should never be to that extent.
Mm-mm.
So why put myself in that predicament when I
Mm-hmm.
could just stay the fuck out the way, do what I
So
do, and
can
just show
so
up
you can never
on
can
the
you never
app,
meet
and that's
me?
it.
I can't meet you, Bella. I can't squeeze you. I just want to squeeze you.
Adrian, I believe it or not, it's like if I ever was to do a meet and greet, it would be in a private setting.
Okay.
Nobody would know till after the event is over. It would be around people that I don't have to second guess. It would have to be around people that's not going to lie to get a quick money grab. I seen too much happen. I
Mm-hmm.
saw how they did me
Who's
on
that?
the app. So what would make me think they wouldn't do me worse in person? In person, you can lie and say you fucked me. In person, you can lie to the cops and say I put hands on you. And if 15 people is willing to corroborate that lie, I'm going to jail just because a motherfucker don't like me. Again, I congratulate y'all bravery, but it's not in me. My
I
discernment won't let me do it. As much as I be trying to let my guard
can't.
down with y'all, I
Mm,
just
I
can't
don't blame
do
you.
it.
Honestly, I don't fucking blame you. I don't
I
fucking blame
can't
you.
do it. And I want to so bad. But
That's
I
why I want
said
to hug
nope,
you.
because the day
I
I
want to give you.
decide to let my guard down, here it comes.
That's why I want to just hug you. I want to give you a good
Well,
morning,
Nina,
Mike. You know what,
morning,
guys? Let
Eva.
me speak. The other day, I saw you with a black white beater on. I said, "Yes, he got a little shirt on." I was so fucking proud of you.
So
Good
Bella,
morning.
what I will say is
Good
you've been through a lot of
morning.
non-genuine people and seen a lot of
I
non-genuine
hate that
people.
song.
But what I do
Mm-hmm.
want you to do is take it as a learning lesson of how to read people. When you read the right people and you can read that person, you'll know whether they're genuine or not from the initial
Ooh,
meetup.
I will.
And when you can learn that, and you learn it over time and experience, it's not
So
something
and
you're
I
gonna learn
want I'm gonna
overnight.
piggyback.
But you'll learn over time how to do that, and you'll feel even more comfortable
I be
because I
talking
don't
to
want you
people
to
forgetting my
seclude
mess and
or
I ain't
take
never.
yourself away from opportunities and things that are going to open doors for you in life by trying to stay away from nuts and crackheads. Oh, excuse me, and those people that ain't got good mind and good sense and stuff like that, and that cause havoc to other people's lives. Because I refuse to allow them to stop me from going, doing, or being any motherfucking thing I want to be.
Look at you.
So
Go
I
watch
want
ahead.
to
money though,
piggyback off
right?
of
But here's my thing with that.
That comes
Here's
with
my concern.
experience.
If I decide to say, you know what, read people, give them a chance, who's gonna have that conversation with my husband and my
You
kids
can't
when
read people
things
like
go
that.
left?
I constantly read people wrong. Honestly, I
And,
be thinking people
and I
got the
have
best
to
intentions
explain,
for
oh,
me, and
I
they
just
don't.
wanted to network. I just simply wanted to network. I just simply wanted to go out and have a good time. Is it worth it? Is the risk worth it?
Mm-mm. I mean, I understand. Don't worry about it, Bella. I'm still gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. I'm not. My feelings is not hurt.
I want to piggyback off mommy
Adrian, I
money.
promise you, in the next lifetime, I promise you, I really would. Cause it's a lot of y'all that is solid. Like laugh, she funny as hell. I would have loved to meet laugh in person, but it's just some people, nah,
Next
nah,
lifetime, I'll
can't do
take
I,
it.
it.
I,
I will
I
annoy
want
you
to
next
piggyback.
lifetime.
I want to
What
piggyback
happened,
off
Mike? Go ahead. Go
mommy
ahead,
money.
Mike. What happened? What happened?
No, ain't nothing happened. I just want to piggyback over what Mommy Money said.
Man.
Um, a lot of this shit that be happening on this side of TikTok, right? It's it's for me meeting people in person. I know that the shit is performative, right?
Mm,
And people do shit to people do shit for clout. People do shit for money grabs, right? So
attention.
people will do it. Some people, it's sad, it boils down to money and they do anything for fucking money, which I don't respect. But when you meet these people in person and you see how real they are, like I had a man,
Mhm.
that was a wonderful ass weekend for me. Like I
How
had a
real they
ball,
are. Right.
yeah, I had a ball down there meeting certain people like me and BT used to get into it all the
I
time.
met you, Mike. I met you, Mike.
Yeah, you
I
did at
don't
the
remember
gala.
you.
I know, it's
But
cool.
Mike, that's one person compared to how many people? Let's be honest here. That's one person.
And
Imagine over 20 people with deep rooted hate for your ass.
and I'm gonna say this.
Because we
I'm
gotta
gonna say
understand
this.
that too, like it
Nobody
has
is
happened. We can't say that it has never happened, right?
when people. Yeah, that's true. But when people get together and all these people have the same mindset of having a good time, this
Right.
shit gonna transpire. Plus, it be security at these events. So at the end of the day, even if it was something to jump off, motherfuckers gonna be so irritated by that shit that like, damn, I came all this way for this bullshit to happen. I could have stayed home. You see what I'm saying? So I think when everybody get together like that, they all had the mindset of, man, I'm coming here to have a good time.
Have a good time. I mean, that's how me and my money
Mike,
went. I mean, I went.
why are we sitting here acting like what happened to Poozy didn't happen? Why
But
are we doing
but
that?
hold on, time out, time out. So
Yeah, the
no,
security.
I'm not acting like it didn't happen. I'm not. But Poozy,
It
but
didn't
I'm gonna
make.
say this about Poozy. Poozy be popping her shit at people. She do. So
Okay, but we
there's
all do.
so hold on,
What
time
can
out,
I say?
time out.
Well, no,
So there
listen.
are consequences. There are consequences for your actions. Words is like
Okay.
toothpaste. You cannot put that shit back in the tube. Once you squeeze that motherfucking toothpaste out that tube, it's over with. So you gotta
What are
be
the
mindful.
consequences for people who have jealousy and envy for other people and want to bring misery to other people? What is the consequences for that?
You
Ignoring
know,
them.
that's a great question.
I
I
think ignoring
really
them.
don't. I really don't know how to answer that. However, jealousy and envy. Most of these people that are jealous and envious of people on this app can't even afford a fucking plane ticket, can't even afford a hotel room,
All right. So
can't even.
listen, Mike.
I'm being real. I'm being real
Okay,
right now.
and I get it, and I get it, but you gotta look at both sides at the coin, either way, right? My question of the day is, and good morning, Edwin. The question of the day is, what is your biggest turn on and turn off? And it could be in relationships, or it could be on with just regular friendships.
Oh, so we getting back on topic.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
real quick,
'cause I
Bella,
mean,
you
like
asked
you
what?
know that's funny, huh?
You asked
Good.
about envy and jealousy. I was gonna tell you the thing that beats envy and jealousy, baby girl, is success. When they see you succeed, they be hurt even more. When they try to pull you down and you keep going, they be hurt even more. You ought to see how sick they are behind the scene when you don't even be around. Child, when you're successful and you keep going and it's success, they be sick as hell. So keep
Yeah.
pushing through. That's how
I'm
you
a,
make them
and I'm gonna say
sit
this:
down and shut the hell up.
the people
Can
that
I
hate, the
can
people
I
that hate
just say
on you.
hello to everybody
Good
real quick?
morning, Edwin.
What's up,
Edwin,
everybody?
I'm
Good
first of
morning.
all, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, Edwin, because
Okay.
you were talking about what was it? Yesterday's conversation, Bella, was what do you and Mama Money? You was in here too. It was what was it? What's your weakness, right? Edwin said his
Mm-hmm.
weakness was honey buns. And
Cinnamon
whatever
rolls.
cinnamon rolls. Why I made some cinnamon rolls yesterday? I ate like fucking four of them. I'm so fucking mad.
I tell you, it's good over here, Adrian. It's good over
No,
here.
it wasn't.
Yes,
I'm
it
getting
is.
I'm getting
What?
menopause belly over here. I'm starting to get a
But
fucking
wasn't it
belly,
good?
and I'm gonna be eating
But it was
fucking
good
cinnamon
to
rolls
you.
because you said that was your weakness. Obviously, it was my weakness, and then you didn't even make any. I'm the one who ended up making them. You see?
Okay, Adrian. As a matter of
Edwin,
fact,
don't come over here with that shit you been doing with Heartbreaker all night.
what have I
Oh,
been
no!
doing heartbreak
I
all
called him.
night?
I called him yesterday morning. I was fucking.
Hold on, Adrian. Let me pull
He's
this
trying to get
picture up
his
for
people
Adrian.
up. Mama Money. He needs to get his people up. He took his page.
Yeah, they took my whole page. Yeah,
I
a
know.
big one.
After 6 months. I know that shit is crazy. I get it.
Yeah, I gotta wait
Well,
6 months, man.
I don't know. That's
That's
a long
crazy.
time.
Well, you better be careful because you playing with fire. When you get burned, it's on you.
I'm a big dog. Ain't no fire.
Oh,
Shit.
Lord. You are a big dog,
But you been
Edward.
hollering the last 2 nights. I'm finna watch it play out. That's what I do best.
Yeah, right,
That's what you
exactly.
do. Look, Adrian, put me in the big box.
Oh, you made the honey buns?
I told you I was gonna make you some. There you go.
Oh, those are delicious. I like them. I get it. It still looks. I get it. That's a lot of cream on it. Mine don't look like that. Good morning, baby.
Shoot.
Mine don't look like
Ain't
that.
the ain't more
But
cream more better?
Oh shit, I'm dropping down on that one. Y'all have
I'm
a good
just
morning.
saying.
Y'all
and I
have a
want to
good
see your
morning.
white
Yeah,
beard.
Mike, I think I'm gonna take your lead on this.
Y'all have a good morning.
Oh, she already answered, but she answered my question. You didn't.
Oh, Michael. So a turn off for me is
And I
being
want to, and
insecure.
you gotta put your camera on. I want to see him handsome face. Let me
Well,
see your white beard.
I'm driving right now.
Okay,
So
okay. Oh, he's so handsome. I love seeing your face, Mike. That's why I
thank
can't
you.
believe I don't remember you. Did you come up to me and say had a whole conversation with me?
No, we actually didn't have a conversation,
See?
but
That's some crazy shit, Mike.
I
That's
know,
some crazy shit.
I know.
See, why?
That's all right. That's all right. I'll be down there this year. If you
Whatever, it
coming.
doesn't matter. I'm just
Yeah,
saying though. You could
yeah.
have came up to me and said hi to me.
I know, I know. I was
Whatever.
and I was look, it was so many people coming up to me saying, "Hey, you know who I am?" I'm like, "No."
You want people to just come up to you. I get it. I
No,
get
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
You
no, no, no,
famous
no.
like Edwin.
Because
You famous like
I,
Edwin.
I approach people as well. I was all around the
You
room and
approached
this.
me. It's okay. You wasn't the only one who didn't approach me. You weren't the
No,
only one. So I understand. Only
yeah,
one man did. That was at DC 314. He
DC,
was the only one.
yeah,
He was the
DC,
only one that actually
DC,
came up to me and had a conversation with me.
yeah, DC. I found out, man. DC had a conversation and he indulged in cigar smoking too. So
Oh, I love that.
so he said that. But DC from St. Louis.
Okay.
Um, he said that, but he said he come out here often. So when he
I love
come out
that.
here, yeah,
I
he
love
we
that.
supposed to be
Okay,
linking up
great.
together. Yeah,
All
but
right,
but
so what's your
Well,
biggest
look, y'all. When I got to the gala, the men I thought was tall was short. The men I thought was short was
yeah, yeah,
tall.
yeah, yeah,
Did
yeah,
that
yeah,
happen to
yeah, yeah.
y'all?
There's a lot of
I don't
That's
know,
versions
but
why
of
I ain't gonna
a
even
lot
say
of
the
people think
men.
I'm
A
short.
lot of people. A lot of people I thought was tall. They short, and a lot of short people I thought was tall.
it's true.
I,
No, you
like
absolutely right about that,
when
Mama.
people see me in person, they be like, "Wow, I didn't realize you was that tall. You look like you short. How do you look short? I don't."
Because you're always like this in the
Cause on your
camera.
photo, yep, and all you see is the top part of your body, so it look like you short. So I thought you was short too. I sure
Might
Yeah.
be like
did.
this. Might be always like
I
this.
thought Diamond was
Might be like
tall. I
this.
thought Diamond was tall. I thought Adrian was tall.
because
You were
Child,
because
tall.
let me tell
You
you,
were
when I
tall.
went to Miss Dietrich's birthday
You
party,
might.
I thought Little Touch was tall. Little Touch go to my waist. I had to
Yeah,
bend
she's tiny.
down to take
She's
a
tiny.
picture with her.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, she's tiny.
yeah.
Yeah.
you,
Little
you
touch
can
is,
tell
is
when they're
short.
you can
She
tell when
is.
they're short when they have to reach all the way up to reach up in the cabinet, and they're stretching all the way up there in their
What?
life. And
Well,
when they're on the camera,
I
and they
know
have
in
the camera,
person, Charles. I
they
hadn't
stretch
seen
their.
none of them. The first time I met him, I was assuming
Oh
wrong.
god.
you were assuming wrong because I didn't think that you was as tall as you was either. When I saw you, I saw was on fucking line. You came out the line. I'm like, Mama Money, Mama Money. She's like, yeah, I see you. She screamed on me. The first thing she did to me was scream on me. That shit was so fucking funny. You remember screaming on me, Mama Money? You did. But she came on. She gave me. Oh, we got in.
I
We had a
remember
good
I was
time.
headed your way. I was coming, girl. I
I
was in
saw
them
you.
heels. I was fighting with them shoes.
Yeah, you was talking shit about the body, the security guards or something. You was arguing with them about. That shit was fucking funny as hell. It was so cute. All right, so look, Charles wanted to show us his cowboy hat, and Edwin, look at that hat, Edwin.
Evan showed me his hat this morning, so I figured I'd show him mine.
Oh, but then he took
Oh,
off his
I
hat. What
like
is this?
this.
That swinging contest?
No, I just wanted to
Push.
show him my hat. I like his
All right,
hats.
let
He
me
has
see
so
your
many
hat.
different hats.
Mike, do you wear cowboy hats?
This is my
Me?
hat. The only one I
Yeah,
have.
I love it.
No, I don't wear cowboy hats. I'm an East Coast guy. I wear fitted caps and snapbacks.
You wear fitted hats?
Fitted hats and snapbacks.
I love
I
that.
have
Okay,
one
so
ball cap and I have this one. That's it.
help me understand something. Okay, help me understand something, right? I'm just everybody from New York that I know from New York has been saying Knicks 4, right? Oh, so we
Mhm.
doing good? It makes sense. Ever since I have
No,
a husband, I don't know
y'all
nothing
up
about
two.
sports no more.
Yeah, the Knicks up 2-0 in the series, so they
Oh,
only got win two
it's
more
2-0.
games
So
to
they're
win the
not okay.
series.
They didn't win yet because I keep on saying Knicks are 4. I'm like, so isn't they haven't won already? They're saying that's a
No,
potential.
yeah, they win two more games. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals, so they doing good.
Okay, and I heard they did good last year
Yeah,
too, right?
they doing good.
That's what a friend of mine. He told me that he was so happy because last year he was able to wear all his Knicks jerseys and stuff like that because he's been holding on to them.
Yeah, the Knicks did good last year. They doing good this year too. So
I love that.
Adrian, I got
Adrian,
to go. I'm finna go get some
where you
coffee.
going? Oh, you where you going?
I'm finna
Look,
go to the coffee pot and get
you
some
look
coffee.
fucking handsome. You look very
Mommy,
handsome.
you got my 6 on this? Just say yes.
I don't know if she wants to jump into that one, but
What is he
You
saying?
talking to me?
Of
Yeah,
course
You
I'm
he's
talking
talking
to
to
me?
you. You are one of 2 people that own chairs around this building.
maybe he's not talking
You
to
are
you.
one. She,
Well,
no,
you
I'm
ain't been
talking to
sitting down the last 2 nights. You don't had your ass over there standing up, standing proud.
Mama.
You see Miss
Uh,
Brittany down there in the comment? She said Edwin
mhm.
be on one for sure. He sure has been on one. He been using his voice to manipulate the women and stuff all night, all morning.
Oh,
Adrian, he been taking notes from you. I was trying to be quiet. I was trying to be quiet.
you feeling him?
But
Cause he
he
got
been
himself some
seducing.
tail, Mike. You don't know how to
He been
act.
seducing the women, child. I'm talking
Mike,
about
you got
all
yourself some
night. I
tail.
mean, he get on there at 11
He-
o'clock and don't get out till 6 o'clock in the morning. He come over
Yeah,
here at
every time
6,
I
six
woke up,
fifteen,
I
and then
see
he end
it.
up with you. That's why he come over here with you. Cause he be done just did the same thing all night. All night long.
Let me see. Good morning. No, I know. Believe me, I've been seeing every time I wake up to go to
It's
the
called a
bathroom.
transition. We transitioning
He
to Adrian.
can't see Mo, he using his voice. He using his voice over there on Heartbreaker Live every night. He be over there.
And
11
he was
o'clock
playing
sharp.
music. When I went in there, he was playing music. He
Yep,
was over there
playing
playing music.
music,
Yeah, yeah. He definitely.
using the Barry White voice. I'm talking about, and he talking about, I wish I was in that room with you. I said, oh Lord.
He's feeling good because he got some tail, Mike. That's the reason why he's so happy.
No, my renovation is done. My reset.
Oh, okay.
Sometime in life you just got to
Good.
reset your life. You just like
Okay.
not start over, and you
I
just kind
love
of
that, Edwin.
redo it. And
I
so I
love
just
that.
did a major reset in my life in
Okay.
all areas,
Because
and
you are
it's
so
beautiful.
fucking
I'm
happy.
happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Shit.
I
Yeah,
can
you know how
tell you
you turn your
happy.
phone, if your phone gets stuck and it won't work, and you turn that joke off and restart it, and now it's working. That's how I'm at. Ain't you happy when that happened?
Oh,
Yes,
I'm happy. I was happy
that's
just
it.
seeing you happy yesterday. I was happy
Oh
seeing
yeah,
you happy. Oh,
Well,
that
do
shit was
your
I'm
big
happy.
one. Do your big one. That's why I didn't say nothing.
right.
You didn't even see me in the
I ain't
comments saying, get your ass out the box, did you? You didn't even see me do,
nah.
I ain't do none of
Even
that.
in the
I sit
comments,
Thank
down
you.
and I watched. He showed
I
his trunk
appreciate
and all. He got trunk sitting on 22s like the young folks. He said he
it.
in competition
26.
with the young men. God damn it, y'all
oh,
can't
you
touch
was
Edwin.
really
I
showing
don't care
them
what y'all say, man.
that.
fancy.
I love that, Erwin. I
Yeah,
know
fancy
some
dress.
you could tell it's obvious. It's obvious. I'm happy. Be happy. Shit. Fuck it. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, Lala. Good morning. Okay, so Edwin, what's your biggest turn off or turn on? It's both. You have to answer both of them. Mike, did you finish?
Uh,
No, I
go
didn't.
ahead,
I
Mike.
didn't finish. Yeah, no,
Okay,
I
hold
seen
on.
that.
Let finish. Cause I'm wait. Okay, let Mike go. Edwin, I'm sorry. I interrupted. I saw Edwin's handsome face, and then him and Charles had a hat off, and I got distracted. Go ahead.
My biggest turn off for me is insecurity, like being insecure, and then my biggest turn on is confidence.
Yeah, a
Everybody,
lot
you
of
want to be
people.
around people that's confident,
Mhm.
in themselves. They, so those my those my two right there. Well, that's my one for turn off and my one for turn on.
I get. Let me ask
Insecure
you.
and confident.
Insecurity is a big deal, right? So let me ask you something. Because I don't know if you be slipping and sliding in here sometimes, but did you hear about this guy that uh he gave me his number in my inbox, and then I gave him my number back, and the first thing he did was text me a picture of himself. And that seems like that's like a normal thing now. I think a lot of men have been sending me just their pictures. And to me, it was like, and then because I didn't respond, I guess in the way that he
Yeah, I
wanted
remember
me.
you talking about this. Yeah,
Yeah, and you know why? When I got off my live, he blocked me, and
he
I'm
blocks
like,
you.
he blocked
He
me.
a
I know.
puppy, Adrian. Adrian, he's a pup. Huh? Mama,
Well,
let me put it
well,
up.
if he, y'all
Adrian,
exchange
that's a
numbers on
puppy.
TikTok,
Yeah,
so he
and he
got
live
a
in
page with
Rockville.
photos, right?
And that's exactly what I said. So I told him, listen, I said, so me and my smart ass mouth, I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, listen, I said, you don't even tell me your name. It was like, no, hi, my name is Mike. You know, none of that. It was just the fucking picture. So I said, you're not gonna even tell me your name. So he goes, well, my name is in my profile. And I said, well, so is this picture. And I said, okay, you know what? Right.
What the
So now
hell?
I said, let me go ahead and I said, you know what? Let's start from the beginning. Good morning. And now, mind you, this was like at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday. I said, good morning. He said, good morning. And then that was it. I didn't hear from him for the rest of the fucking day. We had plans to go out that afternoon.
Well, so he's in your city.
Yeah.
Wow, that
Right.
that that's a little weird.
I
Yeah,
can
that's a
see you
little
in person
weird.
and know what you look like, but I felt like he wanted my validation first. Like, do you like what you see? Or he wanted
Right,
me to send a picture of me to him, which I wasn't gonna do because I could see you in person. You could take a picture together with me. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's not that serious. It was just going out to enjoy each other's conversation.
right.
I I just think it was very interesting how he said, my name is on my profile. Well,
Right.
we're not on your profile. We're on the phone now. So how about you just give me your daggum name? It ain't that
I mean,
hard.
common sense is a good morning. Honestly, it would mean we could start from the
Yeah, that's
beginning.
how I would
A
start a
good morning.
conversation.
Maybe he
Good
You
forgot
morning.
the
got a
name.
fucking
That's why he
call.
typed it in on the
And if
profile
you
so he could find it every time he
and,
log in.
and
Right.
Next
if he
time,
sent his number, and you sent your number back.
Mhm.
Obviously, you are interested.
I,
There's
I,
intrigue there, right? So he
I,
he he, he didn't have to start off the text messages with a photo. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So it
That's
screams to
crazy.
me, it screams insecurity.
Adrian,
Like you're so fucking into it's one of those like when you're in school and you write those letters to your friends or the guy that you like or the girl that you like and you go, do you like me? You be my girlfriend, yes or no? I felt like it was like one of those notes.
do
Like, do you
you
like my
Right.
picture?
love
Yes or
But
me?
no?
Miss
You
Adrian, I would
won't
say
be
this.
my friend.
I would say this though, Miss Adrian. I wouldn't associate that with insecurity. I think he was looking for validation.
Oh, and
But
that's
and
Well, I
you
think
might
insecurity.
feel like
validation and insecurity go together,
validation. And,
though.
okay, I was about to say that, Charlie. I was about to say that
Go ahead.
you might feel like that is synonymous. Those two words are synonymous with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's all your point of view and your perspective. And I'm not the type of person that disvalue anybody's feelings. So, you
Mhm.
know, um, you feel how you feel, and that's okay.
Have you sent pictures before? You said you never sent pictures before. I never sent
Well,
pictures.
Mike, I think if you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, you should go ahead and hurt them right now. Don't wait on it. Just go
Okay.
ahead and do it now. No need in delaying it. Go
That's
ahead
just
and make it
fucked up.
happen.
That shit
Yeah,
is so
yeah, no,
fucked up.
I agree with that. You're not going to be accepted by everybody. Sometimes you're going to get rejected, and that's a part of life. That's okay. You know, um,
There's a
And you
billion of
don't have
people
to
in the world.
disrespect. You don't have to disrespect women because she decided to tell you no or rejected you. You know, if a woman tells you no, I'm cool on you. You don't have to call out her name and all that. I see that all the time, and it's
Oh, well,
disgusting.
well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
disgusting.
well, people have different communication skills. Everybody, we were all raised differently in different parts of the country. So
Right.
it's hard. Communication is hard. I mean, listen, even in a marriage or a long term relationship with our children, communication is hard. Period. But now
I
those
think
are our family. We see them every time, so we could be familiar about what they mean when they say things. But if I'm talking to a stranger who came up in an area that I'm not used to, who is their slang is different than my slang. I'm a New Yorker, so I'm already always like, and they be like, "But why you mad?" I'm not mad. This is the way I'm talking, right?
right, right.
So I think that a lot of, unfortunately, at times that's what we constantly are talking to people who are raised differently, brought up differently, different parts of the country, and I think that's the communication part of it is what. But if we just slow down and actually listen
And
instead of trying to respond, then we can understand people a little bit more.
Well,
I
I
think
hate to say it this way, and I'm going to say it this way. The universal language of the English language across the country, no matter where you come from, good morning is still good morning.
Mm.
So him not being able to
New
just say
Yorkers
good
don't say
morning,
good morning. New
you
Yorkers
know,
don't say good morning. We do this.
yeah, but you're not on the phone when you do that, or do you call somebody on the phone on the
We don't say
messenger
good
and you
morning.
go,
We just give you a
that's what you
head
do,
nod.
you drop the head back on the messenger thing, that's it, that's what it is.
So if I'm in
I,
your town, Charles, right? Oh, Mike is in your tonight. Do you do a head nod? You say good morning?
Well, I mean, on the phone, that's what I'm saying. He sent you his
Oh, I
picture on the
mean,
phone, that's what I'm saying. Instead of just saying good morning, he sent you a picture. That's what I'm saying. The universal language when you're texting somebody for the first time would be good morning or hello.
we want to be
You know,
emotional. I don't know
that
what
would be
language
the way
that
to
is,
start
but
the
that's not a.
conversation.
I think he just wanted his validation or a stamp of approval or
Yeah.
his, because
yeah,
again, and we're all 55 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about kids here. We're grown up. We
Yeah.
were around before cell phones and text messages and pictures and shit like that. So you should know better. But anyway, I'm like, he could have had all this, and I knew he was gonna be a dick. The thing is, Mama Money, because I don't be looking at people's profiles because I don't care about what you look like. I just want to have a conversation, and especially when I have a conversation with him. I could have done it on the app, but I wanted to do it off the app because I wanted to see you in person, and so when I clicked on his profile said that he was an author of Damaged Child, broken woman or damaged something about damaged women. I thought that was so
Red
oh,
funny.
so he
flag,
got some
red
trauma.
flag,
He
Oh,
red
got some
flag.
That's
trauma.
why
He
you
got some
should have
trauma.
ran in the first place. You
I
yeah.
didn't
didn't
give a fuck.
read
I
the
still wanted
writing
to.
on the wall.
I didn't
Oh,
even
you
care. Sorry,
dangerous.
Bella. I
That's
didn't
why
even
you
care. I knew he was
dangerous.
gonna be.
You be living
Yeah,
on
but
the
it
wild
was
side.
dangerous. I wanted to go
You
outside.
dangerous.
No, I know, I get it, but I wanted to go outside. I needed an adult conversation, human activity.
But you
I
got
want
a
to be able
picture.
to feel
That's not a
somebody.
good. But Adrian,
Hey,
that's not an adult
no,
conversation. You got a
Charles, wait a
picture.
minute, Charles. Charles,
That's not an adult
you're
conversation.
not listening.
But I am
What
listening.
she said was, I
You
don't care. I
okay?
wanted to go
Copy that.
outside.
That's true. Copy that. Copy
Period.
that.
Okay, right.
I got you. I copy that. Yep, that's true. I forgot. I heard that part, but I was trying to kind of bypass it, not not But
Because I'm a
yeah,
49-year-old
I
woman
heard
and
that.
don't know how to make my own decisions.
Yes, ma'am, you do.
The
Absolutely,
only
100%.
ground, I mean, like for real. I mean, I get it. No, but I understand what you're saying. But again, I'm a grown. I've been around this block plenty of fucking times.
She don't care.
Yeah, and
She
she
was
toxic,
going
y'all. She
outside.
toxic. She like that shit.
All right, Edwin, you ready to answer the question now? I'm sorry, DMV, Mike.
Yeah,
You
I
up?
guess. I mean, DMV. I didn't want to step
Good
on
morning,
her. He
crime.
was.
He was
Go
finished.
ahead.
Okay.
No. What was you asking me, Miss Adrian?
No, I think you answered your question about what you like and what you don't like, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, good. All right, and I still okay, and I'm glad that you dressed this morning too. Thank you for showing me your face. I appreciate that. Edwin, oh yeah, energy. I could feel through the fucking screen. You scream orange, so bright and excited. He even went to a. Did you hear that, Mama Money? They actually went to a barber to cut his beard down. Because it looks good that way. Did you notice the difference? Because you
I
running
went to the
around.
chop shop. Shoot, I told you, Adrian. Shoot,
You're
I
looking,
did a
you're looking
reno.
fresh, Edward. You're looking good.
Yeah, it's a makeover. I made me and everything around me over, and it's much better than it was. I'm pleased.
Yeah, I know. He went to the barber shop. He let the gray grow out because it was
Yeah,
black, and
it
he probably was dying it back then. But
is.
he did let the gray grow out,
No, I
and he went and
wasn't. I
got it
had to.
trimmed a little bit,
No, I had
and
to. You know,
it
it's
look
like
good now.
grass. I had to let it grow in.
You
Everybody
might
can't grow a
qualify
beard.
for a
This
silver
age, it
fox in
wasn't
a
grown
minute.
in yet. In this case,
Ooh. Mm.
it does. Okay, so Edward, what is all right? So Edward, what's your turn on?
My turn on is sensuality.
Define sensuality for me.
A woman being very sensuous, provocative, what I call being nice, nasty.
I told
Will he
you.
be at 11 o'clock at night? Didn't I tell you?
Love, I love it. Listen, just like a man could change the tone in a woman, I think a woman could change the tone in a man. Set them straight. Okay, so all right, so what is your turn off? You have an amazing day too, Mike. Thank you for hanging out with us.
My turn off is lack of confidence.
That's what Mike was saying too.
I mean, I think if you don't like you, how you expect somebody else to?
Mm, that's a big one. Give me an example of how some because
On big day, Mike.
I gave a example earlier about being insecure. I thought sending a picture was insecure, right? So
Mhm.
me and my money was saying insecurity is what walking in, like you don't even have to say anything. I feel like a man who talks too much is insecure. It's like you try to prove something. So what do you consider as a woman that's insecure?
If she's always has an issue with something that pertains to herself, her weight, her hair, her eyes, her car, her money, her bank, where she live, who her people. I mean, look, if you don't like it, change it.
Mm.
Do like I just did. Do a renovation on yourself. Fix you. Summer coming. Get in the gym if you don't like what you look like. Eat right if your health ain't. I mean, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It-
I get it.
Your
So
your
is that what
your
you did?
confidence.
Your
I'm
confidence.
sorry.
Or get a tummy tuck or a
Okay,
lipo.
I'm about to get
No,
some light or
no,
something.
I don't mean actually augment yourself, like go get something done. What I'm saying is learn to appreciate the one thing and the only thing you got, which is your life.
Mm. I
So
get it. I'm
if
about
you're
to say.
not confident about your life, why you
Mm.
in my life? That's my issue.
Okay. Okay. So what you did to reset yourself was did you cut off a lot of people?
No, I had already that was part of the process. I mean,
Okay.
this is the
Mm.
heal process. That kind of happened. You know, you start looking at circumstances, situations, and people in your life, and is that a benefit? And I don't mean like like do they bring joy? Do they make you smile? Like when I
Mm.
come on here, we're laughing. Like
Mm.
I don't want to be in a bitter room where everybody always complaining that on
Mm.
TikTok. Men ain't this, women ain't. I like women. If you don't like them, fine. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We can differ. But I'm not, I want to be around you telling me how bad they are because I'm trying to find a good one. You may
Oh,
stir her off. She be like, I ain't going to be around that. Shoot, I was looking for her. And your bitter ass over here complaining all goddamn time. Sit down, little boy. This big dog country.
I would
Me,
say
real
that's
men like real
another
women.
thing is complaining. People who complain a lot. That's a turn off too, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and the reason that it's a turnoff is because life is a fucking problem.
Life
You
is
ain't
a
got to
problem.
tell me it's a problem. You ain't got to complain that life's a problem. Life is a fucking
Because we
problem
all go
for
through
all
it.
of us.
It's part of
All
life.
of us.
It's part of life,
Yeah.
right? I know. Everybody
Yeah.
got gone through some shit. You had the, you know, what's the saying? Shit or get off the pot.
Yeah. Or don't even go into the bathroom. You wasting space. Now I'm gonna have to, I got an old bladder. Now I'm gonna pee on myself because you sitting on the pot. You ain't doing nothing.
And don't take your dinner plate into the damn bathroom neither.
Definitely don't take your dinner. Oh, he's in here
Don't
now. So
take your damn
DJ
dinner
Soul
plate
Child.
into the bathroom.
DJ Soul Child is the one that told me that he's gonna eat in my bathroom because I look clean on the internet.
Oh, hell no.
I was talking about you. Sorry, DJ Soul School. DJ School.
Okay, what other question? I'm sorry. So that's my two answers.
What was your turn on and what was your turn off? So you did go ahead and answer it. You did.
Yes.
And I'm glad that
And so you asked me what did I do?
Go ahead.
I got the key to doing, I guess, what I did. Get out of your echo chamber. Get out of your box. Like Adrian said, go outside. Risk the biscuit.
What's the biscuit? Ow!
Out for the biscuit. I do want to point out one thing really quick if I can, though. There's a difference between complaining, right? So we all agree that complaining all the time is bad. But we all have things that happen in life, right? And so expressing yourself and talking about those things you're going through, that's one thing, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because that's what you want to do, right? As partners, you make it so that you can get those things out and talk about them. But I do think we want to make sure we differ the difference, right? The difference is talking about is one thing, but someone who is never, like we talked about earlier, is never happy, and everything is negative, and everything is
then you move the fuck away from them.
Complaining.
No, but the thing, Charles, is life can put you there. The key is not being there. The key is not staying there.
Not staying there, right? Because I ain't gonna be around.
That's the key.
But again, my point to it is showing that there's a difference between complaining, which we know that person who's always negative and always complaining about everything all the time, 24/7, that's a complaint.
Yeah, but you don't have to be around that. I guess that's what they're saying, Charles. But I guess when you marry, you have to. You are kind of stuck.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
that's the only time
even
you
if
get stuck with somebody that's negative around you, right? Edwin?
No, because free and will is a word.
Right. I know, but if you're married, really, your free will goes out the fucking door.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't.
It does.
The only reason he went out the door is because you pick wrong. No, the problem is your picker was broke when you made your selection.
Even with your kids, don't you do things with your kids that you don't want to do?
Yeah, like today,
Okay,
I went shopping for
plug
their
me in.
mama with them. I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to what?
Yeah. I said, yeah, like today, I went shopping for Mother's Day with my children for their mother, and I didn't want to do that.
But you did it.
I did. You asked me a question. Don't you do stuff for your children you don't want to do? Yeah, today.
Yeah, exactly. So why could when you committed, because your wife is now family, right? Or ex-wife is now family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you do things for your family, like your children, your family. You're gonna do something for your wife or your ex-wife, like it's family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know. So it's always a but you don't have to deal with it no more.
That part. When I was done, I was done.
You go on about your way.
There you go. Holla at y'all. Do y'all need me for any other thing? No, Dad, we good. Cool. Bye. Holla at y'all. I'm finna go get my accessory. Oh, I got a treat. Tomorrow, y'all gonna see this hat that, let me hold on. Let me show y'all something. I need to show y'all something.
Please do.
Because I have a question for y'all. Or no, y'all can win some money tomorrow from me. I'm gonna give away something if somebody can tell me what it is.
She knows already. She knows the whole story. I didn't even know the story.
Okay, y'all see that hat?
I do. I love
Tomorrow, I'm gonna have that hat on,
it.
but the hat's gonna be different. If you could tell me what's different about the hat, I'll cash up you $5 on the spot.
Well,
You
the
got
other hat was again,
$5.
that hat's not. So there you go.
Hey,
There's
boy, that's called five. Look, that's my new lunch. $5 worth of game. That's what I'm gonna be bringing to TikTok. Shoot, I'm gonna give you $5 worth of information that's gonna change your life. $5 worth of
I
game.
was
So
about
the
the
start.
information. What information you giving that for $5?
Shoot, check my content out. If you ain't following me, you should
Listen,
be.
I don't
I
know what
would if I was
you're
you.
Okay,
Cause see,
so
I know Mommy Money, I know Charles, I know Adrian. Look, see, if you follow me around, you will run into some exceptional freaking people on this campus. But if you ain't follow me, you ain't gonna run up on Adrian. Cool as a fan, short, cute, and go outside.
no, I'm sure.
Don't y'all want a woman to go outside? Or Mommy Money about that paper. You want to
Aren't you
get your
going out?
life right?
Yeah. Go ahead, Edwin.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, follow me
Okay, so
so you can
Edwin,
get some of this content.
with this new page, right, and this new beginning that you have, right? Are you going to do something different with this page versus the other page?
Yes.
Okay, I want to just saying. I
What
love
I'm
that.
doing with this page is
Mhm.
I'm reintroducing young men to OG. I'm teaching young men what it is to grow old gracefully and still have your wits, your heart, and your pecker all intact.
And okay, Edwin, did that work for
I'm
you?
just saying.
No, that was a conversation that we were having earlier too about being taught when you were younger. So when you were younger, did
Yeah,
older
it
men
been
say,
working the last 2 nights, Adrian. It been working, and he done told them women the
Thank you,
pecker
Mom.
working and all. They all excited in the damn comments. Hey, brother.
I love it. I love it. Because everybody loves their daddy. Everybody's daddy. Everybody's big uncle.
Right.
Okay, but
You want
are
them
the
to call
men
you
the men
Big
the same?
Poppy, Big
What?
Papa, whatever you
Really?
with. Look,
Really?
the word, fellas, of the week for Mother's Day weekend and the women in your life is this statement: whatever you like.
Whatever you like. We like to be left the fuck alone. I don't know. For me, the one
Whatever
thing
you
you
like.
didn't do,
See,
you didn't even
if
take
you
me out
want
to take the kids somewhere. That was
whatever you like.
go somewhere else.
Remember that word, that
Please,
statement, whatever you like.
whatever you like.
It's going to be defined by her. Don't be like Charles in the
Okay.
beginning and you wasn't listening
You
actively.
ain't listening to
He
me. So what did
heard
I
her.
say? What did I say? What do I want?
To be left alone. Take the
Oh.
kids on. See? Pay attention. Actively listen. Cause she gonna check the work. Make sure you heard her. So we're gonna leave her there. Look, do you need something to drink and or eat while you cruising
No, I
by
don't even want to do
yourself?
that. Yes, I'll figure it out. Okay, so
All right.
Hayden's saying that she's gonna go see her
Whatever you
mother.
like.
Huh? Yes,
I said whatever you like.
whatever I
Whatever
like.
you like,
Well, I'm
Adrian.
gonna take my mother to the museum. The museum is free on Sunday, and she hasn't been to this particular museum. So me and my son are taking her to the museum on Sunday for Mother's Day.
That's excellent. Okay, Adrian, I can plug my $5 worth of game
Okay.
right in that spot. Okay, guys, you want to do something for your mother? You want to do what Adrian's going to do? Take her mother to this place? If you have a bank account with a major bank like Chase, Bank of America, JP Morgan, call your bank tomorrow and tell them you want free tickets to whatever you want to go with. And they will call them for free for you at the museum for you and your mama. It is a benefit of having a bank account that you don't know. And that's $5 worth of game because you're not to spend nothing to get it.
Oh, so they
I'll
gotta
be
pay me
done.
$5 for it? No, but no, but you're absolutely right. I go to a lot. Even you know what? Even the library. If you go to the library will get you has free passes to different museums and stuff like that. So even
Absolutely.
people go to fucking library. People don't go to the library no more. And I used to fax things at the library. I used to fucking use the computer at the fucking library. Use the library's phone.
See, Adrian, I may date you because one of my
They
requirements
date
for
me. Well,
anybody
schools
that I date
tell me
is
they
this.
date me.
Do you have a library card?
Hey, sunshine. Of course I do. Here and in
Okay,
New York.
everybody. Okay, what I want you to do is go around when you're doing your panel and ask that question. You would be surprised how many people don't have that.
Well, I know.
Now, where all the literary information is stored on the planet in
Yeah.
libraries, people don't even have a card that's free to go get it. I don't want to be around somebody like that.
I know, but
Anyway,
okay, and again, because that's why I mean, yes, you're right. I mean, everything is on our phone. We don't have to go through the Dewey Decimal System and try to find a book, right?
everything's not on the phone, Adrian. I mean, the internet is a mimic of the library, but it is not the librrilary. So if you ain't got no library card, that means if I need some information, you can't access it.
Morning, Meek. And Milk, I'm sorry, I said Meek. But you're absolutely right. But I don't think a lot of people know the other resource. Like for me, when my kids were younger, like for the school break, the library used to have a whole bunch of shit for them to do. And it was free. And I didn't have to fucking pay for nothing. The animal
They
people
still
would
do
come
it, Adrian.
there. They would have somebody be doing story time where they're reading. They would have Pokemon.
Tell them, OG. That's an OG. Adrian. People don't know that.
Listen,
That's still a thing.
To me, it was like, I gotta get these kids out the fucking house and I ain't got all that money to do it. So I'm gonna find any way fucking possible to get these
part.
get them out my fucking face.
Resourceful. Yes,
You gotta be
ma'am.
resourceful.
You.
I love that. Or even going to like the fire station. I had my son's birthday party at the fire station one time. The fire station didn't know it, but I knew it. I was just like, free tours at the fire station? Come on.
Exactly.
I
It's
know.
your tax dollars. You pay for
The
it.
summer reading program online now, child. They ain't got nothing at the library. I wonder if the library even open
Really? Oh, they
now
gotta be.
because everything is online. Or they get these kids tablets and laptops.
Right, exactly. They gotta,
You
I
know
want
why,
to
mommy? I have a theory about that.
what's the dun, 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 dun.
The
Okay.
theory is if they make it electronic, then they can control it. Can't you erase your phone if you want to?
That shit is crazy. But you're right about
So
that.
Now,
no,
aren't
they
they
make
aren't
it
they
elect.
taking books out of school right now? Aren't
Yes.
they saying we can't have this, we can't have that? You got to do this, you got to do that. And they giving the kid a laptop. What's the laptop gonna have on it? Everything they want,
Well,
not
no,
what you want
laptop
them to
gonna
have.
have everything the book got in it and a lot more too.
Yeah.
However, I cannot knock the fact that the world itself has been upgraded. So you
Right.
can't leave the kids in the past and behind.
Okay, so
They
let me
have to
ask you a
keep up.
question.
So hold on, let me finish. They got to keep up
Mm,
because they're going to be the ones controlling all these computers and
Yep.
AIs and
It is.
automation and stuff
Yep.
like that.
okay.
If they can't even use a damn laptop, they sure can't control all of that. So they got to keep up with time. And with time,
Mm.
yes, they're going to learn from a machine because now, if you look at jobs, they don't have people there. The computers, the robots, everything else is doing the work. So they got to learn to control those type of
Unfortunately.
things because they're not going to be doing the same things we did. They won't be physically working. They're going to be remote. They're going to be working with AI. That's the
Kid.
things that going to be happening when they get grown. So we got to look at it that way too. We don't want to leave them
It's
in the
called
past where they can't
it's
function in the future.
Me too, Casey.
okay, Mama Money. You are a smart woman, but I'm going to have to vehemently disagree with your premise that you
You
just
think
dropped
we're
on us
gonna go
here.
back at the time? You think that's what's
Now,
gonna
I would like to try to explain why I vehemently disagree with you. The thing that I say is this: the world exists and it's been existing. The only new thing in the world is us, all of us.
Right, but we're gonna
Can't no
use
computer,
the
can't no
world
computer
gonna keep on growing. We can't
replace a human. A computer is an aid device, like getting a hearing aid so
ever
you can
seen
hear,
board
but it
games?
can't
How much
replace
are
the
board
ear.
games?
Kids need to learn how to live in the universe, not with a computer, because it's not real. It's inanimate. And although it's useful, I would never tell a parent, make sure that your kid have this device and that device. But I would tell a parent to make sure that your kids have books in their life. I'll land there.
I'm glad you don't have kids today.
I don't. Let me ask you this, Charles.
It's not.
Charles was saying, do you be boo loving on the phone? Because Charles's pet peeve was, well, not pet peeve. He said that when people have you on the phone and they have nothing to say. So he was saying that so I thought he was talking about a woman, but he was actually talking about his daughter would call him up. And then she would just put him, he'd be still on FaceTime looking at the ceiling, but meanwhile, she's having a whole conversation with somebody else in the next room. And he said he didn't like that. That was his turn off, right? So, Edwin, would you, I could see you doing that. Can you do that? Would you be able to, if your daughter calls you up, right, and just wants you, do you have daughters or you just have sons, Edwin?
Just sons. I have nieces.
Okay, so you have nieces. All right, have your, so boys don't do that. Well, my son would do it. My oldest son would definitely do it. My youngest son, not so much, but my oldest son definitely has had me looking at ceilings before. But I thought that was so fucking sweet, though. Because I think, do you think all men should have?
I think that's cool.
Isn't that fucking cool?
I mean,
I thought it was fucking cool.
I think it's cool. I mean, I can see how people are irritated by it, but I think they're looking at it from the wrong perspective if they do. I mean, at the end of the day, think about it. There's a human being that would much rather just occupy space with you than not. Because they ain't saying nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They're having a whole nother thing. But guess what? They know you there. And you being there is more important than you not. Because if they didn't want you there, y'all just hung up the phone. Okay, conversation over. I gotta go. I got some friends.
Don't you? I mean, we do that on the app. We did that. You were doing it. You were just playing your music, right? There was no really nothing. When I saw early in the morning, there wasn't really nothing going on, and you were just sitting there, just talking shit and listening to music. And everybody was in there just because we had the comfort of each other.
Energy. We give humans more power than energy. We are energy beings having a human experience. Mm-hmm. We don't ever try to resonate with a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever walked by somebody and you just felt good? Because you're like, ooh, yeah. That energy on that person was just like radiating. Like you walk past your grandmother or something and she just smiled and it just melt you inside. That's energy. She didn't say nothing. She didn't do nothing. She just looked at you. And what she looked at you with presented energy. We want people. I don't want no people. I want to have an experience. Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about the energy. Because when you meet somebody, when I meet people, I get the energy that they give. Because I can tell whether I'm going to smile and be relaxed or get that tingly feeling like they cool. Or if I'm going to get that other feeling like, hold back, don't say nothing, just listen. Right. So it makes a difference. And that energy that you give is what is received normally on the other side. So be careful how you present yourself. Right. Because a lot of times we present ourselves with bad energy. That's why we get a bad response. Mm-hmm.
Should I get it all the fucking time? Because I be putting this energy out there and they be thinking they could talk to me, that fucking energy. And I'll be like, that's never, I don't like that. But I understand that too. But in person, you could actually see their insides, I feel like. But again, if you have good energy, normally it's going to show regardless. Because Edwin, you've been showing amazing energy these last couple fucking days and it's been contagious. And I love it. And I definitely do love it. So keep doing what you've been doing because it's working for you, baby. Even if that means boo loving and
everybody. Thank you.
Your lady friend.
Hey, I mean, it's one of the things that I'm kind of doing with this energetic effort is I don't have one. I know. And I miss that. And the one thing that a good mother would give you is love, right? Missing my mother makes me want to resonate good energy and not negative energy
I get
for
that.
this moment in my life. And so that's the vibe I'm on. That's why I guess the energy that I'm trying to flow out because
I could
it's
do it.
good over here. Big dog country. Y'all want to roll up to Texas? Come see me. I
That's
ain't
good.
hard to find and
And
I'm
you can go
not
places too,
hiding.
Edwin. You're not
Hmm?
hiding. You're not hiding.
I'm not hiding. But what you're going to have to do is,
Mama Money, let's
if you
go take
follow
a
my
trip. Edwin, you pay
content,
for me and Mama Money to
you
go
got to
there. You
pull
guys got
up.
the house.
Pull up.
We're gonna
Come
have to
see
visit
me.
at the house.
Well, Edwin gonna have to send me a plane ticket since he's
That's what I'm
sending
saying.
cash
You
outs
gotta
and
send
stuff.
for us.
He
You
gonna
gotta
have to
send
go
for
on
us.
and buy my ticket for me to come.
Yeah. He
Mommy.
even offered me.
Wait
He
a
told
minute.
me if
Time
I
out,
go,
Adrian.
baby,
Hold
no,
on,
time
Adrian.
out.
Wait,
He even
Adrian.
told me that if
Adrian.
I go to Texas to go to the party, that I could stay at his house. He even offered me up his house to go to the fucking party, and he didn't fucking go. I'm not gonna
But you
do
didn't pull up. You at least could have got a meal. I'd have made you breakfast. You'd have had a whole flow all to yourself, and then you went and saw them other
that.
everybody over there. You'd have been cool because the vibe here would have set the mood for you. I didn't
No.
have to come. You were supposed to come to me. You were supposed
What
to
kind of
pull
move?
up on me. You came
What?
all the way to Texas, and you didn't come a few blocks because
Really
I didn't
serious?
come a few blocks. Yeah,
Oh
but
Lord.
let me. I got to go back. Mommy, what did you just say?
She
What
said,
I said was you gonna buy my ticket since you sending cash apps and shit.
right.
You're
Hmm.
gonna buy my
Hmm.
ticket for me to show
Okay.
up. You're gonna flew me out.
Mhm.
Mommy, can I say a back end? Can I say something that happened on the back end on the front end right now?
No.
I don't know. That's up to you. You know there are people
Okay,
listening.
y'all. So let me go because I'm a big dog. I ain't scared to jump in the water. I
Uh-uh.
told Mommy Money when she came to Texas to pull up on me. She said, I am. You know what? I ain't heard from Mommy Money. Now, Mommy Money could have got a plane ticket back, a car ride back, a limo ride back, or anything Mommy Money want. Whatever you like, Mommy Money. Did Mommy Money do that? Now she want me to buy a plane ticket. That
You
happened
say
on the
that
back
shit
end now.
now. You didn't mean
Now
it.
we're on the front end. Oh,
You
now I
didn't
didn't
mean it.
mean it.
I mean, because it
But
would
You
have
I
don't
had it.
mean
said
It
it.
would
it.
have
Nigga.
happened.
How you gonna tell me to pull up on you and I'm coming 400 miles? God damn it, I
It's,
did all the hard work. I bought the ticket, I flew the flight,
it's,
I got 400 miles closer. You could have did the rest.
I mean,
okay,
What are
Mommy,
you gonna
didn't
do?
you
he's
tell
20
me
I
minutes
you
done
was
told
away.
y'all
coming?
20 minutes
men.
away.
I done told y'all damn TikTok men about this shit. Y'all better learn. Y'all has got it all twisted and all wrong fooling with me.
They really do. I really do. Because I would
All twisted and all wrong. You would never see me if you asked me to pull up. You would never see me. Ever. Ever.
Okay. Well,
Ever. If
it's
you can't take the
look.
lead in getting
I'ma
me,
tell
you will
you
not be
this.
in my
can I
life
give
to
an
take the lead.
example?
How about that?
Just
It's
like
okay
Edwin.
that you missed.
Edwin, you from Arkansas, right?
I am
Okay, do you have family in Arkansas?
plenty.
Okay, so have you ever
Yes.
been to Arkansas, right? And didn't get a chance to see everybody you grew up with?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the thing, right? It wasn't like I'm going there for a vacation to do nothing. It was I'm
Oh, I
going.
know.
Okay.
I'm just messing with y'all. I mean it was an outing. It was an event. I know. You know, we went to Six Flags. We wasn't going to the Waffle House. I get it. I'm the Waffle House. Y'all went to the big stage. Y'all went to Six Flags over Texas.
Well,
I'm
now you
Look,
just
get the
saying
Edwin,
Waffle House
the
down
what
here.
I
light
got
was
to tell you,
on for you. That's it. That's all
look,
I'm
The
saying.
light was on.
So if you're ever
listen,
in my area, in my vicinity, those of you that know, my door will be open and my light is on. I got
we ain't
cold
come to your
water, some
house.
good beer, great music, and you can sleep in your own bed by
Do you
No,
yourself
want to
in
go
your
out?
own room.
no.
Come
Don't you
through.
want to go out?
Say again.
Don't you want to go out too? You sit in your house all the time. So when do you want to go out?
Adrian, now you tell me, okay, I can't go buy tissue at 3 because I'm inside. I can't go get coffee, but now I'm inside. Which is it,
It was
Adrian? Make your
$3.30
mind up.
to a gas station. It doesn't
Was I
count.
outside or not?
All right. Okay.
Can I ask a question? Why y'all men like to invite women to y'all house for the first time?
I don't know.
Say it one more time.
Why do y'all men like to invite women to your house for the first time?
I
Because
don't.
I personally, if I'm going to invite you to my house, because I don't invite people to my house
Why not
at
be slow?
all.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I invite you to my house, I would like for you to see how I'm living so you can see how I live. Because I need to know you like me. Because you might be pull up in here and be like, shit, I won't be in that bullshit. You understand? Like, or
No.
you may
Because
be
why
like,
would you let
oh,
somebody
nice.
get to
I
your
like
house
that
and you
dude.
know if they like you or not?
Because where you live is who you are.
Oh, what the hell does that mean?
If you want if you want to know who a person is, go to
I
their fucking
disagree.
house. Don't go to their car. Don't go to their job. Don't go to their mama house, their brother house, their sister house. Go to their house
Instead of just
if you
having a
want to know how
conversation
they are.
with them in person, and just instead of just having a because
I
I
mean,
was
having a conversation in person is getting to know each other. But
okay.
if you're going to do something, to get something, be something, to have something, maybe you need to go to their house because you need to see how they living.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I guess
Don't believe the
but I don't
the
understand.
phone.
Are you trying to marry Mama Money?
Nah, me and Mama Money came married. Mama Money already turned down my proposal a long time ago, about two to
So
3 years ago.
then, what are you saying?
Plus,
Yeah.
Mommy Money is not in my age category.
Oh, what's your age category? What's your age category?
50. If a five ain't on it, five to look. $5 worth of game. Do you have $5 worth of game?
Everything that's it's always
If
about the
I
pocket.
ask you your age and you say I'm 50, whatever that,
That's
I
young.
don't
That's
care. You
still young.
50, you 51, 57, 56. If you in the 50s,
Mm.
five on it. That's
That's
my
still young for
my
you
spot.
though.
Now I will make an exception. See, Adrian 49. I may go down one for certain folks.
I got too much energy for me. If my money got a lot of energy, don't Mama Money got a lot of fucking energy. Good morning, Lisa. I don't think you got energy for me too. I don't think you got energy.
Grown woman.
I like to be outside.
You know,
I like to be outside. I
I
don't be
call
sitting
y'all
there
youngins.
looking at you how you fucking fold laundry.
Too funny.
Well, I would wonder what his opinion is since I live in an RV.
Say that again?
Shoot, I
I
would
said I would
love to
wonder
rock
his
and roll,
opinion.
Charles. My
What
opinion
his
is
opinion is if I lived since I live in an RV. So
my opinion is spot on, amazing. The only thing I'd want to know is, can we move it where we want to
absolutely.
be?
Well,
Let's go. Can we
it
stay in
does.
Colorado
Yeah,
next
mine
week?
moves,
Can
but
we
I
go to
have
California? You know what
I
I'm
have my
saying?
pickup.
Uh,
My pickup tows my RV. Mine's a bumper pull, but
hey,
it's not a.
hey,
Yeah,
bumper pull, KWA, shit, let's rock and roll. Drop the tank over there. That's where the sewer line is. The fresh potable water is over there.
Well,
Let's go
Charles
in the
said,
stove, get some snacks, get our
well,
food.
I love living
Do
in
you
my
have
RV.
an oven and a stove in there? Is it propane or
Oh yeah,
butane?
it's an RV.
the
Yeah, I have
first
a whole
time,
house.
for
I
the
have a whole
first
house.
time you meet somebody,
Man,
you're gonna bring it back to
Charles, can you bring your RV to Dallas?
I could.
you
Let's
can
hook
wait.
up. Look,
Racing
I
my
may
RV.
pay some gas to get you
Shut
out.
up. Nobody's going nowhere.
I want to go.
Listen,
Oh, Adrian.
anyway, Charles said that his turn off is a woman that doesn't have good hygiene. So what happens is she goes to his house and she has horrible hygiene. Then what's she gonna do? What's he gonna
She
do?
ain't coming to my house. Wait.
Well, how you know she got no? This is
She
the
is
first
not coming to
time.
my damn house. No, we will meet.
Because see, Charles lives in a small space,
Whatever.
and
That
since
no,
you know, an RV
no.
ain't big, it's just convenient. It has all the stuff you need, just not a lot of it. And if you come up in there with that
Charles'
smelly
whole
twat,
house gonna be stinking.
yeah, he gonna need some vinegar.
I know. And the other thing is
She's
also
doing it
is
for the
keep this
first
in mind.
time.
I
We gonna
also
keep it
have
out.
kids, but I also have kids. So remember, I don't put my kids in that conversation right away either. That's why they
Okay.
don't come to my house and I don't go to theirs, type of thing. You know. So.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to be able to invite a woman to your house for
But
the
they are
first time.
17 and 19. It's not like they're little kids, but they are still kids that I'm not going to put my
Exactly.
kids in a
No.
conversation.
No, I get it. Especially the women stink, so I understand. So what would be it? So what would be? Okay, we're doing that. You dancing? Let me see you dancing, Edward. What's wrong with it? Aw, freak out, freak out. Man, I love it. I want to see you dancing. Let me see. Why are you putting music on? You're so silly.
How y'all doing this morning?
Do you know how to
Y'all,
roller
look,
skate? Do you
we
know how to
have
roller skate?
transition. Oh, I love to roller skate.
I remember
Love,
roller
love,
skating
love,
back in the
love, love,
days.
love.
I still roller
Matter of
skate.
fact, Adrian, thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
What?
Okay, I tell you what. Today, I'm gonna go live because I'm gonna be roller skating.
You lying.
Man, thank you,
Yeah. You
Adrian.
still got
Yeah, I'm
roller
gonna do it.
skates? You still got roller skates?
No, I got some blades. I ain't got no skates though. I want some new skates.
Ooh, rollerblades,
They
like the
got some.
like rollerblades, like the one in the one
Man,
line. Yeah, that's the same
yeah,
thing.
four.
Please don't
They're
touch this.
four.
Please don't
Yeah, I
touch.
got. Look, I'm going outside, y'all. I'm
You
going
roller skating
outside.
on the curb?
Hey, I got a question for you. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I live in the suburbs. We got sidewalks.
Oh, please, I want to see that. I want to see that. Please go live. I want to see it. I want to hold you to it. Mama, you have it on. Please let him. I want to see it. Okay. Well, you had something to say? Because I wanted to ask Charles if he knows how to roller
No,
skate.
go ahead.
Charles, you know how to roller skate? Hello? Mama Money, I know you know how to roller skate.
I was talking to my daughter. I apologize. What was your question?
Do you know how to roller skate?
Yeah, to a point. I remember how to roller skate, but I also remember how to fall on my ass too. So yeah,
I ain't falling on my ass. I will hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and tend to stay away from the roller skating
I
if
don't
that's
know if
all
I
right.
could do that on cement. I could go to a roller skating rink, but I don't think I could do it on cement no more. It's just a little bit too wobbly. My legs don't do that. Mama Money, I know you. Do you go skating?
Then they came out with that inline this shit, and then
Girl, hell no. I ain't
Yeah,
going
those
to
are the
nobody
blades that I
skating bust
got.
my ass and can't get up. No.
You don't
I
think
go
the
stand in the middle of the skate ring and I watch everybody else and dance. I can't skate, child. Hell no. I'm too old to finally break everything I got. No, man.
I think it's so
Mommy,
beautiful. I know he's
money.
saying
It's not the fall that hurts. Stop saying that.
bullshit.
People always say, I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. I
doesn't stop
don't
at the end
mind
when you hit the
falling.
ground.
It's that sudden stop that hurt. I don't want to stop falling. So if I'm going to fall in love with you, mommy, I want to keep falling because I don't ever want it to stop. It's going to hurt.
Now, how did I know that Evan can transition that shit into a cheesy line? Damn it!
That's why the ladies were falling in love with him and not live. Mama Money. Is that what he was doing? Did you hear Lisa? Did you
Yep.
see his
Yep.
comments?
He go even further in the live chat. He be in the room and everything, right there next to you, right
I
beside
know.
you. I mean, he be going on something. Oh,
Yeah,
child, he had them women in there turning flips.
he
Girl, you
been
better
fighting
take that.
lately.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go tell somebody.
Look, down there in the
Who taught
comments,
you how to hop?
Lisa Messy, Lisa Messy. Hey, Lisa, look at
You saw
Lisa.
I know
She
you saw
messy.
it.
Look down there. Wait, I assumed you was dating HB. I'm
Yep.
gonna read it out loud so everybody hear it.
That's what we all thought. Aww.
No, I can't date HB. She got a 3 on her. I don't do 3s.
What's that? What's that?
She in her
30
30s.
something. He said you gotta
She
be
got a
50
3 on her.
plus.
Yeah.
You can't put a 5 on it. Sorry.
Well, you the
I'll
only
watch it.
man I seen that been able to make HB react like that so far on this app. Congratulations, all I can tell you.
He's like a daddy. That's why he's so sweet. He's funny. He got that dad humor, and he's just having a good fucking time. And there's no intention.
And we say he got his swag back, don't be hating because he getting out of young women.
No, your one will give you energy. They definitely would.
Young G's, I'm going to tell them too, because y'all
How
going to be
you
able
doing?
to pull the
How you
wool over
can
their
tell
eyes.
somebody
y'all.
something that you're not even doing?
No, I'm talking. I'm gonna tell them about the young women. I know how to do it. I just ain't found her to do it on. I ain't forgot. I know how to ride a bike and skate real good.
Oh yeah, I love hearing you
And he
laugh.
knows how to
I'm glad
fall
you
real
happy.
good too. He's saying,
What did you say, Charles?
and he knows how to fall real good too.
He knows how to. Yeah, I don't know how you fall real good. I ain't falling. But have you ever seen? There's a couple of people on this app that do like roller skating lives, and they'll put their phone up and I be yourself. He loves to go roller skating over there in Atlanta, not Atlanta, like Kennesaw. What is that? What's that roller skating rink near the airport or the military airport? Mama Money. It's not hot skates, but anyway, there's a roller rink there, so he goes to that roller rink, and I don't know what day it is, but he does really good. Like he'll do sideways, backwards, like he's like dancing to the music, even on beat. The music be always on point. So there's a lot and he's stable, but you're old man. You can't be careful, Edwin. I don't want you breaking a hip or something.
Yeah, and when you gonna go back to sliding if you do that?
You still
Shoot, mama. Mama Money, it ain't summer yet. The slip and slides ain't in the store. Now, when the summer come out, you get that little water. Like y'all, that's what y'all need to be doing for y'all babies now. Y'all need to be getting their water features while they cheap. Instead of waiting till the summer and they talking about, I want to go play. And you like, I can't afford that slip and slide. That's $100. You better go get it while it's on sale for $14.
Slide for $100. You better put that
Well, I hope
sprinkle.
they make a mini slip and slide because I live in an apartment and that shit ain't gonna fit on the balcony.
Hell, let me go take a bath.
It's not the bad.
I put bubbles in it, put your toys in it. It's good. Have a water park at home. Come
I
on,
got a
now.
question about a bath. Do most people take baths or showers?
I don't take a bath. I made sure when I bought this house, it didn't have no bathtub because to me it was like, what's the purpose?
Oh no, me and Adrian, you can't be friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in
'Cause
my own fucking
I got to get in the water. I got to get in the water. Shit. My mama told me this. Speaking of Mother's Days, you can rinse all the dirt you want off of you, but if you don't wash your ass, you ain't wash shit. That was her word to me. You got to get in the water to wash. She say, do you rinse your clothes or do you put them in a tub? I said, we put them in the wash tub. Exactly. Why your ass ain't in one.
Okay.
That's what she used to tell me. I mean, I'm not coming for nobody. I'm just telling you what my
But
mama
don't you
told
know
me.
that? Do you think that your mother grew up where there was more bathtubs and showers?
No, my mama grew up in a number 8 wash tub. Y'all know what that is?
No.
It's a big tin round tub that they
How
put
old was
water
your
in
mother,
there.
Edwin? How old was your mother?
How old would she be today or this year?
Okay, yeah.
She would have been 79.
Okay. So my mother's 83 years old. So I remember I remember this, you know what's fucked up? She's gonna be mad if I tell her, but I'm gonna tell it. She said that when COVID happened and everybody was going crazy over toilet paper, she was like, back in all we did was wash our ass, right? But she would say, like, if it was like really bad, they never had toilet paper back in her days. She didn't have toilet paper growing up. She was born in
No, they didn't. They had water. They washed. Those what are those toilets called?
They had
Bidets
bathtubs. They didn't have showers. So all you had to do was sit your ass in the bathtub.
and wash. Yeah, you had to
Be like
wash
in the
it
middle
off.
of the kitchen.
You couldn't
And
wipe
so
it off
Edwin,
or rinse it off.
because they didn't have showers, they couldn't take showers. That's
Right.
why. And number two, if you're gonna sit in dirty ass water and keep bathing with soap, I want to see how clean you're gonna
Hey,
be.
Water.
no.
I
Hey,
let
you
my
know
kids
what?
get in the tub and sit in the
She
tub
can
and play.
have,
But when it's time to bathe, they get their ass up and take a shower.
you know, the problem, money that I would have had living in the time my mom lived is the bath arrangement. Because the way the term "don't throw the baby out with the bathwater" is a real term because the babies got bathed last.
That's true.
Everybody used the water and then they washed the baby at last. Then they threw the water out. And the term "don't throw the baby out with the bathwater" was a real thing.
It
People
was.
throwing water with the baby. Don't do that.
Isn't that
So
what
I
how
would have had a
Rachel
problem
was?
with that.
No, right. But again, with changes, going back to what my money said, right? We evolved, we're growing, so now we know better to go into. We have showers, and we can wash the ass the right way in a fucking shower
Okay, so
because
let me ask you a question then.
technology
So
changed.
So my
I
question to
can.
you, Adrian, is this:
I,
what makes us better than then?
Then
Anybody?
what?
You
Then
say
who?
we evolved, so now we're better. My
Mm-hmm.
better
question to
hygiene.
anybody, like how? Like how? People live longer back
Because
then
we
than
can
they
wash
do
our ass
now.
in the shower and not
Well,
stay
they
in our
So
own dirty.
now we can wash it up and we can smell it up and we can make it look good. But if we get a band, that's 100. You know what I mean? Like you're like, that dude, that woman, that man, he 100 years old. People used to live 900, thousands of years, but somehow we better because we knew. Make that make sense to me? Because I would like to live 1,000, but
Really?
I know I ain't.
Did you watch the movie Sinners?
No, I haven't watched that yet. You said that the other day. I'm gonna do that this weekend.
Watch it. You should watch it because
I'm gonna
that's
watch
something
it.
kind of something to do with what you're saying. It did have something to do with what you're saying about. 'Cause
I
it was about that man. He was the guitar player, and it ended up having to be about vampires, and it was weird. But the moral story was like, so, the man. He said he wasn't going to sell his soul just so he could live forever. You loved it too.
I would
So
be I would be a vampire in a heartbeat. I would
would
be a
you want to live
vampire.
forever?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to be able to live forever, to see all the changes in the world and how the world works and all that. Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I would
Nosy?
love to be a vampire. You betcha.
Fine.
And I'm just saying, and at the end of the day, you get to nibble too. I'm just saying. But anyway,
You
oh,
get to
sorry.
what? You get to do what?
You get to nibble too. You get to nibble too. So I'm just saying.
Get to
Hey,
bite the neck.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I thought, like any vampire movie I see, like the romantic kind, I guess you would call it. Good morning, gorgeous.
mhm.
It was always about like they will always see, or not even a vampire, but any movie that had to do with people who lived for a long time. It was always about they always had to see their loved ones pass away.
Well, you do, and I agree that I understand that. But
So I
again, at
wouldn't.
the
That's
end
why
of
I wouldn't want to do that because I think that's more hurtful, right? The person that passes away, they pass away. Yes, they're gone. But the person that they leave behind is the hurting part. Like I wouldn't want
but
that.
But
you got to think
Adrian,
though.
we
There's a
live
difference.
that way right now.
I was going to
Are you
say,
telling me in your life there's no one that's not living that has been living since you've been living?
Yes, absolutely. And doesn't
Okay,
it?
so we're
Does the hurt? Does
experiencing
the
it. I
hurt?
mean,
Does the
it wouldn't
hurt
be any different.
stop hurting?
It ain't gonna go away. It's gonna
Okay,
still hurt. Like I just get to live longer, maybe live past it
it hurts though,
instead of have to
right?
live through
It
it.
does hurt, doesn't it hurt?
well,
Hell
yeah, it
yeah, it
hurts.
hurt.
But my point exactly is the same idea. What he's saying is, at the end of the day, right now we're still doing that, right? But so I lost both my parents. At
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, I still lost them, right? And those are the loved ones that I lost. At the end of the day, so if I can live for 1,000 years and see all the changes and all the differences and all the things that happen throughout history and how history changes and all those kinds of things, it would be so cool.
I don't know, my
And
money. Would you want to live forever? Would you want to be a vampire? They look.
Absolutely not. No, ma'am. I don't want to live forever. I'm tired now. Shit, I don't want to live forever. No.
okay, but wait,
And
hold on.
the world is
Wait,
getting crazier and crazier. So by the time my kids get grown, I'm just gonna be praying for them because I don't want to be here. I
but
don't think
mommy,
it's gonna
money,
be a
hold on.
good place
Let me
or a nice
clarify.
place.
Let me
I
clarify
agree.
part
I
of that.
completely agree with you.
Hold
So
on.
we have. I mean, the strangers have.
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you the question a different way, though, right? So remember that if you are become a vampire, you will be at the prime age of your life, right, and prime fitness of your life, and that is what you will be when you live for eternity. So you won't be tired like you are.
You don't gotta do anything. You gotta work. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, no, I still don't want to live forever. That means I'll be working a job forever if I'm in this time of my life. I don't want to do that either. Mm-mm.
Copy that.
I wouldn't want want that either. I don't give a shit because you still gotta work. I would think. Don't they work? And you can work. They go to school. I mean, I'm at movies up here. I don't know what I mean, but
Not if
they
you
still gotta do
invest
shit.
in houses, and you'll have generational wealth. You can live on forever.
Oh Lord, really?
See? Invest right, build right. There you go. And then take a shower after you bathe. I promise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't do that shit. Always do all my bad stuff.
I like a bath to relax, like Epsom salts. I love Epsom salts in a bath to relax. Absolutely. But after I'm done bathing and relaxing, my ass has to stand up and shower. I can't. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you a tall man. Can you all even fit in a bathtub?
No, we fold in the bathtub.
Yeah, we fold into the bath. That's true. Yeah,
that's not even comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, Charles, that question is for you because you said you in an RV, and I know them tubs is little.
No, I don't get a tub. We have showers in the RV.
Okay.
I don't have a tub in, unfortunately. But I would say this though: if I find an RV park that has one of those nice, big old, comfy luxury tubs, I'm gonna go use it. You bet I am. And then, of course, I'm gonna shower afterwards. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna go relax and enjoy it. So yeah.
So I got a question, Charles. When
Yes,
you get in that big old tub there, do you stay in the water to when you look at your fingers, your tips of your fingers, they're wrinkled?
Absolutely.
Okay, you take a bath, right?
Absolutely.
Because my mama that was her measurement. Let me see your hands.
Yep.
I was like, Mama, why you looking at my hands? Because if your ass wasn't in that tub, your fingers ain't gonna be wrinkled. Let me see your hands. Little boy, y'all nasty. Little boys are nasty. That's what she used to say. I want to make sure you bathe. When you grow up and you get old and you get some woman, I don't want her to say I raised a nasty ass little boy.
Yep.
Oh, Mama. Okay.
My mom was the same way. My mom said, you're going to learn how to clean your ass because I'm not going to be the one who's going to be accused of you not being able to clean your damn ass.
Yes, y'all had good mamas. I'm doing that right now, baby. I made my son wipe good when he go to the pot. When he get in the tub, he got to wipe his butt 3-4 times, and I got to show him how to do it. Look, don't nobody want no stinky man.
Ain't nobody want no stinky man. That's what I used to tell my kids.
And listen, and I'm going to say this right now.
My son wakes up in the morning. My son is a mechanic. He must be the best smelling fucking mechanic because every time when I wake up in the morning, I can smell him. He's not even in the house anymore, and I can smell him throughout my fucking house. I was like, oh, baby, smells so good.
And I'm going to say this also. Here's the other thing: men, just because you have fucking feet doesn't mean they have to stink.
True. And the smell good that Adrian's son displays, when I learn something on TikTok, I shout out to the content creator. Shout out to Duffy, Mr. Oversprayer. If y'all don't know Duffy, y'all need to go follow Duffy. Up your smell good game. Duffy show y'all how to do it. He show you how to buy it. You know, the 3 grades of colognes for men.
You smell
I only buy one.
No,
I only buy one cologne.
I went and bought me 4 bottles. You got to have a variety, Charles.
Sir.
You might smell like this for mommy and smell like this for Adrian.
No, sir.
Adrian will know your smell by what you wear.
I wear.
You don't believe me?
Absolutely.
I wear polo red and only polo red. That's all I wear.
Polo red, you old school.
Okay,
Well,
Charles.
it is old
Okay,
school.
Charles. Let me help you.
It's
Wait,
$150
let me help.
a bottle. So I'll
Hold
stick
on.
with it.
Let me give you an OG recipe, Charles. It's not what it costs. It's what it do. Does it matter?
I agree. That's why I only wear one cologne because every other cologne.
No, Charles. Listen. If this woman smelt you wearing this when she met you, and you still wearing that, mister, you got a problem. You got to switch it up. You got to check. Look, go get you some Nautica. Go get you some Versace. Go get you. Look, you could go get some gray flannel. You know what I'm saying? Like you could
If
go
I'm gonna
back.
go get anything, I'm gonna go get some damn Old Spice.
I like Old Spice.
No, Charles. Don't get
I
Old
don't like
Spice,
Old
Charles.
Spice. Don't get that.
Go get Chaps. Do you know what Chaps is in the little brown?
I know what chaps are when I wear them on the back of a horse.
No, I'm talking about the cologne. It's in the Old Spice kind of family. It's in the same price budget, but it smells 50 fucking times better than Old Spice. But you get the same, I guess, ambiance or whatever you want to call it about it. I don't know.
To me,
Go
it's more
check it out.
nostalgic than anything.
Spice.
Mama Money, do you know what's your favorite smell? I don't really know smells. I just know you smell good. But I shit, soap smells good if you wash it right. So, Mama Money, do you know smells on a man?
Yeah, because I was married, so I bought it for my husband.
Oh.
Yeah, Versace for men is good. Polo
Wait, time
Blue.
out, mommy, before you go down this list. I got a question for you. Since I was almost maybe your husband at some point in time that I'm not going to be, can I get a bottle? Like I was your husband?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead. I just had to ask it.
Wow.
Was at one time about to be. Okay, that was interesting.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I
that
know.
was true. That's why he ain't getting no cologne.
Right. That's you, Edwin. You don't make no efforts. Yeah,
Well, I have a confession. I
Hey,
forgot.
my boo in there. Hey, boo. Never find nigga let you have me.
I also like Stetson is also a cologne that I do like.
I like Stetson too.
Oh, Lord. Charles smelling like old shoes and rubber boots.
Wait a minute now. I just said I like Stetson also. My favorite is Polo Red. But I do also like Stetson. But I always buy Polo Red. That's the one I like. That's the one I stick with. But I do like Stetson too.
I used to buy whatever was on sale, Mama Money. I used to buy my husband cologne too, but that was just whatever's on sale.
Yeah, Charles, I wouldn't like your scent, your smell. I wouldn't like it.
You didn't
I'm
like
the
Polo
opposite
Red?
because I like. I don't even like Polo Red. I like Polo Blue. That's what I was just fixing to say.
And
So I like
I'm going to
this
say
other
this,
scent. I
Charles.
like this
So
smooth.
Polo Blue
I like
Check this out.
smooth.
Listen,
So-
Charles, you're not listening to the
Soothing
women.
scent.
No.
I'm
I don't like
telling
that
you.
wood and leather and shit.
I like wood.
Hold on.
Hold
Let me explain something.
I like-
to you. Hold on. I'm going to explain something to you, April, really quick.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome
If
in.
your body chemistry, okay, your body chemistry and how your body works, right? So your body chemistry has to match what that cologne does. Otherwise, that cologne can make it smell really bad, really
Right,
quick.
Charles, but the problem is
Well, I
you
don't wear
can't
blue. I
determine
wear
it.
red.
No, you can't determine that. Somebody
But I
else
can.
has. No, Charles. Your nose is on the front of your head. Period.
But it's
Now,
still
if you
smells.
ask Adrian, how do I smell? Adrian can tell you why. Because she can catch it from different angles. Because her nose on the front of her head, but she can move it around your body. She can sniff the left part of your neck and the right part of your neck. You know, she can sniff on your chest. She can tell you it smell good on you. You
Well, I
can't
had two-
because the nose on the front
I
of your
had two
face.
ex-wives that told me that
Go
I need to wear
in the
polo.
stove. Find the most attractive woman to you. Tell her, I'm trying to smell good. This is what I'm thinking. Can you help me? Any woman in that stove that you approach like that and be like, yeah, hold on. Which one? Spray it. Let me smell it. Oh, yeah. No, don't get that one. Get that one. And that's the one you buy. You walk your ass out the stove. That's how you buy cologne, bruh.
You have all
OG
these
style.
women sniffing on you for that's your game. Hey, when you
Let's
go to the
just-
stores to get women to
I
smell.
just-
I'm trying to smell good for women, not for me. I don't have to like the smell. I just want to smell good in it. See, there's a difference. Slight. There's a difference.
You want to smell good in it, Edwin? Sorry. Sorry, you know I gotta get nasty sometimes.
Well, I will say this. Both of my ex-wives told me I needed to wear polo red, and pretty much everybody else I've ever talked to has always told me that. So I guess.
Okay, Charles, wait, time out. Man, y'all, me and Charles is having a conversation. I'm sorry, Adrian. I don't mean to take over your live, but, you know, this is an OG moment. Me and Charles are older guys. So okay, let me help you, Charles. Both of your exes told you to do it. Them some guns ain't
When we
here.
were married.
They ex. Wait, Charles. They not here. It didn't work.
You stupid.
Find another fragrance.
Hold on. Now, wait a minute. If we're talking that way, I'm the one who asked for the divorce twice on both of my ex-wives. So
It
technically,
don't
the reason why we're
matter.
not together anymore
What
is
you was
because I
wearing
chose
didn't
to.
keep your ass around either. You the one
I
that
mean,
asked
what
for it.
about your
There's
woman,
other reasons.
Edwin?
There's other
Your
factors
smelling
involved.
good didn't help somebody stay around either.
There were
No,
other
that didn't
factors
have nothing
involved.
to
The
do with it
smell
because I
doesn't keep
wasn't
people
smelling good.
around.
I
The
was.
tastefulness does. But anyway, we won't go into
I'm
that
just
conversation.
messing with Charles. I'm just messing with you. Don't take it
I
hard.
know.
I'm just joking. I
I
need
know.
to laugh this morning, and
Oh,
you're the
thank you,
only
Edwin.
sane older man on the panel at the moment.
Well,
That's
there's
okay.
So
nobody here. The minute are coming because I'm not showing my fucking tits.
no, they not coming because you
The
got
men
the
are not
big
coming.
dog in the building, Adrian. They scared. They scared I may bite their
Ooh,
ass. That's why.
of you,
Yeah.
you had me cracking up.
Well, I
Rawr.
won't bite their ass, but if it was a lady, I mean, I might think about it. But I like
Get
doing
out
it.
of here. You in the
Whatever you
dog
on,
pound.
I want. Honestly, whatever you on, Edwin, I fucking want because you are happy. I am
Well, remember,
so
he did say he
glad that
went
you
and got
bringing that
coffee,
to us.
so that must be some good coffee.
I don't think it's the coffee. He been running for about 4 days, 3 days straight, Mama Money.
Yeah, about 3 days, child. It ain't the coffee. It's something else. He been going for days. This ain't nothing that lasts for hours. We got to see how long this lasts, child.
Yeah,
It might be
I know
forever.
because he hasn't even. You couldn't have slept, Edwin. Did you sleep, Edwin? Like he,
I know
Yeah, I
I sleep.
sleep. But I'm on.
have you slept the
I'm
last 3
on.
days?
Yeah, but I'm like on a mini vacation. My renovation is done on me, on everything else. It's Mother's Day. I'm celebrating. I didn't just me and my kids. They don't know. They look,
Did you
young
hear him,
people.
Mama Money? He said that he went.
I
Charles, did you hear him too? He said he went with the kids to go buy their Mother's Day present.
y'all want me to tell you about the experience?
That's beautiful. Wait, let me ask but
Yeah, that's so sweet.
that was very
Well,
beautiful. I love that. Charles, have you do that for
I'm
your
gonna.
two ex-wives?
I'm sorry. Say that one more
Do you
time.
do
What was
that for your two ex-wives? You go take the kids to go get their mothers something?
No, because my second ex-wife lives in Idaho and is married. Really not a good choice to do that. Might be a little rude, and he might not like that much.
No, but it's from your kids though. It's
And
from your
then,
kids, not from you.
oh well, if my kids want to send her something from here, yes, we do that from here. Now, my first ex-wife does not have any contact and is not legally able to have any contact with my children, so no, they don't do that for my first ex-wife. No.
Oh, okay. My son's father always texts me Happy Mother's Day and my ex tries to, but he's blocked.
And my second ex-wife,
Okay, wait,
I haven't
Charles. Hold on,
ever
Charles. Hold
told
on. See, I'm having all these epiphanies. Mother's Day weekend, people. Y'all want to get y'all mama something? I'm gonna tell you what to get y'all mama
My mother has
or the
everything.
woman in your life.
What'd you
Go
say?
online.
Mhm.
I'm finna tell men what to buy the women in their lives. And ladies, y'all can say no if you want to. Guys, this is what I want y'all to do. I want you to go online to whatever retailer, find you a slant Tupperware microwave baking pan. It's not a pan, it's made out of like a real
Who
Korean.
grandmother
Now check this
is
out. Then what I want you to do next, I want you to go to the store and I want you to buy a big pack of thick strip bacon, applewood or hickory. And I want
Why am I
you
not
to go get
worried
some
about this?
paper towels and I want you to hand it to her and tell her to try it. For the rest of this year, she gonna be in love with you. All women like bacon, even though
no.
they know they probably shouldn't
Oh
eat it,
Lord.
right?
Did you say all
Because
women
they
like
can
that?
put it on a burger, they can put it on a sandwich, they can give it to the kids. It's a multi-use product, and you've just given
My
her a
mother
device
told me
to
those are
make
the
that
worst Mother's Day
instantly.
presents. My mother
It
told me.
was gonna,
My mother said,
I
my
was
father would
gonna
buy her a
say,
vacuum
BLT.
cleaner. My father would buy
listen,
her something
I
to cook. She said, I hate those
uh,
Mother's Day presents. Nobody wants something to remind me
I,
I got to do shit for you. That's not
I
mine.
was gonna say I don't know if I want to buy her something that's gonna mean that she has to do more work. That's probably
Mhm.
not the best thing for Mother's Day. I
No,
think
it's
maybe
not more
if I
work
was
and
to
less
buy
is
her
work because in
Mother's
order
Day,
to
it would
cook
probably.
bacon, you normally have to get a pan, you have to have a whole stove or an oven with another
No, I don't.
pan with a timer, all that,
Mama
unless you
money.
eat it raw.
I have an air fryer. Air fryer works great. Just saying, my air
I'm
fryer's
over here
amazing.
fucking with Uncle Edwin.
It's a small oven, Charles. You
Yeah,
know
I
what,
have an air
Charles?
fryer. I don't
Mama
I'm
know.
money.
done
Would
talking
you
to you
want? Would you
for right
want
now.
that?
And
Adrian,
then I have my wait. So Edwin, hold on though. I have my air fryer, and then I have my smoker. So I have both.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, it's Mother's Day, right? So, Mama Money. Well,
Yeah.
would you want a Mother's Day present of somebody giving you like a vacuum cleaner or a tray to cook on?
Hell no. I ain't no slave. I don't want nothing to do no work.
You
You
don't
better
want
give me
nothing to do
something
no
that's
work.
pleasure
See,
that I
I
like.
think
No
I'm
work.
gonna have to bypass your suggestion this
For
year.
only you. For
Maybe
only you. That only
this year.
you can
hey,
enjoy.
Adrian,
Yes.
Adrian, I'm gonna do this on your show. I'm gonna give you the first opportunity to tell me what's different. Did you see my hat earlier?
Okay. Am I getting the $5 if me, mommy win it?
If you win it,
Yeah,
you ready?
the trim. That's easy.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to.
Whatever's all around it, that's different.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
give
have
you the
my.
$5. I'm gonna cash
Okay,
app you.
I
What you
hadn't seen
think?
the other.
And
I
give it to
hadn't seen
Mama
the other
Money.
hat. What other hat it? I didn't see the other one.
The one that he
This
was
is
wearing.
it.
The one that he was wearing in
Oh,
the picture.
Oh no.
She
let me
wasn't
see.
paying
Uh,
attention.
Ray says they
Mommy,
got
you want?
enough
Show
to run
one
the
child.
mayonnaise right
I
on you.
missed it.
The same
Hey,
way.
Oh,
Rolly.
This is like the same one that he's been sporting.
Rolly said she done had enough of
you
Edwin
answer
ass
the
on
phone,
HB Live.
Edwin.
Yes, Rolly. He been
Yeah,
doing it.
he been on one. He's definitely been
He
on one.
He's out.
been
He's out there
big
buying
dogging it.
Tupperware and shit. He's out there buying Tupperware and shit. Look out.
I don't know what he was sold because what Tupperware can you put in the oven?
Well, there is
I hope you don't put none in the oven. Who put
well,
Tupperware in the damn
there
oven?
is. Hold on. So being someone who's an
Tupperware
RVer, okay,
plastic.
there is Tupperware that you can buy that you can use in the microwave or you can use in the oven if you need to. But me personally, I'm not buying in a woman Tupperware for Mother's Day. It would really be just rude as hell. I just know. No, that would be rude.
Like I said, because my money, what would you want to have for Mother's Day?
A suitcase with $1 million in it.
Listen,
I love that. So
if
you
it
can
had a
spend it on
suitcase with $1 million in it, we'd listen.
I love that. So
If
you
it
can
had a
spend it on your
suitcase with $1 million in it, we'd all be having a great trip. I'm just saying. But at the moment,
Who's
that's
we?
not an option. So, what do you want for Mother's Day besides that?
Besides that,
A piece of fucking mind.
oh Lord.
That's all I want for fucking Mother's Day. A piece of
Besides
fucking
that, I want good food, a
like
break from the kids,
Yep.
and an
And see
elegant
that
restaurant where I can get dressed up and cute and put on makeup and
Oh, I love
heels
that. I love
and
that.
get out of
Yep.
this
Good choice.
mommy mode because I'm tired of being mommy.
and
Right,
that's
right.
how I would address, or when I was married, that's how I used to address Mother's Day. Is I would cook and I would clean and I would deal with kids and I would send her ass off to go do a spa day, and then after that after she had done their spa day, they come home and they get dressed up and we go to dinner, and that's how we did Mother's Day every year.
Did you do that for every Mother's Day?
Yes, every Mother's Day, absolutely.
That sounds boring.
What?
Yeah, I
That
probably
sounds
wouldn't want it every Mother's Day. I
Well,
think
yeah,
that's
every
what I
Mother's Day
want
they go
this
out and they have
Mother's
their
Day.
day. Go do your day. Go do whatever you want to do. Go spa day. Go get a pedicures or whatever the hell all that shit is. Y'all women do all that
we're
fancy
gonna do that
crap,
regardless.
and then yeah, when you come home, then we'll go to dinner.
Okay, I like that. I like
But
that.
the
I'm
house
from
is dealt with, the kids are dealt with, and all that stuff's done. You don't have to deal with none of that shit.
yeah. I just need you to get the. I honestly, for me, it was like just leave me alone and leave me in my room so I could just veg out and watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my house. Get
No,
out. Get out the
I'm
house.
gonna kick your butt out. I'm kicking your butt out the room. Get your butt out the house. Go do something for you. That's the
Dude,
rule. Who's up
I'm
for
always
you?
outside running around. Shit. The fuck.
Go
I'm
send
What's
always
Adrian out. She might not come back.
and then I'm going with the next man.
Jesus. Let her go.
She might. Funny.
You're right. That'd be the perfect day. Send me out, Charles, and it'll be on your fucking
Oh,
dime.
goodness.
Be the end of that conversation. See ya. Thanks for being back. Bye.
Right. So, but my mother has everything. So I don't. My kids are grown. I don't fucking expect fucking nothing. But for my mother, she has everything. So what I'll do is I'm taking her to the museum. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I'm taking her to the museum. It's free Mother's Day at the museum that everybody goes in there for free. So I'm gonna take her to a museum that she hasn't been to. I've been to there before, but she hasn't been there before. So I'm gonna take her that for Mother's Day, and that'll be it. She probably
You
want to
say
dinner after me too.
Mother's
But
Day is Sunday, though, technically, right?
say that again. It's Sunday.
Yes.
Mother's Day is technically Sunday, though, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Okay.
Like technically, I don't know. It's always Sunday. It's always Sunday.
Well, I always have to make sure I know.
I bet you know what Father's Day is. Now, Father's Day is different. Father's Day,
Actually, I
fuck you
don't.
guys. It's always Father's Day.
Well, remember I'm a single dad, so my kids did make me something for Mother's Day technically, since I'm a single dad. I don't celebrate as a mother type of thing, all that weird shit like some guys do.
Right.
But they did because they wanted to appreciate the fact that I'm a single dad on my own, because their mother's not around.
Right. I get it. No, I can definitely get that.
And it's a legal thing. It's not like a want thing. It's a legal thing, and there's reasons for it. But we won't go into that.
I understand that. All right. Well, let me get my day started. I'm not supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be at the office today, but I need a new garage door opener, and I have the guys coming to fix my irrigation system because my neighbor fucked them up, and then I have a roofing company. I got the whole shit going on with this roofing company, so I got shit to do today. So again, we keep on moving. We don't have to.
What do you have going on with a roofing company that's
I had a hurricane because I'm in Florida, and when you have a hurricane, then people come knocking door to door, and they're like, "Hey, we could get you a roof," and I'm like, "I really didn't need a roof," but the guy was like, "But I really need a fucking fence," which is why I got so pissed off at my fucking neighbor because I did it my fucking self, and they so he said, "Don't worry about it." This was back in October. Then yesterday or 2 days ago, I get some attorney calling me up talking about, "Oh, they're gonna settle with my insurance company, but I gotta still come up with $5,000." I said, "I don't need a roof."
Yeah. They just said cancel that shit and move on. I'd call your insurance company and
No,
tell
because
them
the cancellation fee is that I gotta pay them 30% of the settlement.
you ain't paying them shit because they ain't getting settlements because you didn't do nothing for the settlement. You didn't even approve for them to do anything.
That's what I'm battling with them. But the dumb part about them is like, you do know I work for a law firm, like. And I said exactly what I did. I took all my paperwork and said, went right to my job yesterday. So I was in the office yesterday, and I asked one of my attorneys there because I was like, "What the hell is going on here? I'm not giving you 30% of something that you didn't even fucking do."
I was gonna say, did you technically sign anything back then when they came out in October?
40 hours, yeah, because I was trying to get a fucking fence. I really wanted a fucking fence because I had a dog at the time and I needed a fence up so the dog don't run out. Good morning, gorgeous. But anyway, I'm good with that. I'm not even worrying about it because what is for me is going to be for me, and everything always works out. At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and stress it that much because everything always works out the way it's supposed to work out. So it is what it is. Right. So let me get you guys have a great day on purpose. Today is Friday. It's like, hey, Cubby. Hey, beautiful.
Right. Have a good day.
See you in a while. And you guys have a great day, Mama Money. Please try to get some rest, I guess. I don't know. Whatever that looks like for you. I want to know what it is. You have a great day too, Powers. I love you guys. I love you, my Valentine. Thank you for always enjoying the conversation with me. Charles, thank you for always putting your 2 and 2 and your input and your strategy and your logic to everything. And you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose, okay? And I'll see you in the morning.
Have a great day. Have a great day, Powers.
You too,
if I don't see you, happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Thank you, honey. I'm sure we'll see you.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.